Now, admittedly, there are a couple of spaces that still need some detail decorating, but we are truthfully working on the last area of this island today. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and also welcome back to another long play. I am very excited for today. First of all, thank you so much on the love for the previous long plays I've posted. It is definitely a format I can see myself continuing, so if you've been enjoying those, then I have good news for you today because we're going to attempt to do another one. So we are on my island Sycamore, which is I guess like transition to fall island. You know, we've got a few like already somewhat yellowish trees like over here, but there's also still a lot of my oh, hello. Wasn't I just able to walk here? Okay. There's also a lot of my very beloved green still, and I have been absolutely loving this island. Like, this has been a lot of fun, and I actually was able to build this up rather quickly, I think, considering how long I usually take. But we are now getting to the point where it kind of, you know, it gets to the point where there's no more ideas, and it's also just kind of like, okay, can we just maybe like move on now? There have already been a couple of videos on this island. In case you are interested in any of those, feel free to check out the playlist that I'll put in the description box. And today we will focus on this very last like big open space that I was just standing in. As you can see, this is the last open space because yeah, all of my rocks continuously spawn here now, which is fun. And this is kind of surrounded by that tulip farm that I just walked across or over or showed you by Nook's Cranny. And then over here, I have this big like barn, barn build, I think, with a big farm, some pumpkin patch right in front of it, some wind turbines. So this is kind of on the right-hand side. We've got Hamlet living here. And then let me also just quickly show you the map. So we're going to be working on that plateau in the back, almost like center probably. Now, in case you haven't seen a long play before, basically we are going to tackle this area together more or less in real time. I will talk for a lot of this video, not the entire time though. Sometimes if I, for example, just plant something or water something or, you know, things like that, then I might just be quiet and we might just have the Animal Crossing sounds. And then also because I absolutely loved to read the comments last time. What are you working on today? If you put on this long play with like actual plans for a longer activity, please feel free to tell me about it in the comments. Are you also working on your Animal Crossing island? Are you maybe doing some chores around your house? Are you doing, I don't know, some work? Are you working on, oh my God, some of these bobas have been used up almost entirely and then I put them back into storage. That is a very typical move. Or are you working on any like creative projects? That was very fun to hear. Okay, what are we even going to do today? I don't think I mentioned that. So one comment came up with the idea of maybe turning this area into like a mushroom forest, or more like, I guess, a mushroom gathering forest. And I mean, look at Rudy with his freaking cute basket. That looks like he is collecting mushrooms, right? I mean, unfortunately, we don't have that item. There is one with like petals in it, right? There's like some type of petal basket or something, but it's like super small. But I read that and I was like, wait, that's a very good idea. I was, you know, intentionally trying to create a whole bunch of different farms on this island. We also still, by the way, have this like sugarcane balcony farm. I did start kind of spreading around some trees and also some items in the last few days. We'll see how far we get today. If the inspiration strikes and if this video isn't already, I don't know, like 6 hours long, we might also just take care of a couple of fillers and stuff over here. If not, yeah, I will do that. I will do that off cam, of course, off video. But yeah, so it's not that much space, obviously, which is a bit of a challenge when it comes to tree placement. And generally, you know, we need to incorporate a path and we need to still bring across the vibe and plan and items. And so that is going to be the plan today. I see tons of tree stunting, tons of our favorite game, Can This Be a Tree? And then a lot of mushroom placing. I actually kind of thought about like maybe doing a tiny bit of a circle thing here. I don't know if that's really feasible though with the space around it. Oh my God, Rudy. Okay, first of all, I think what I'll do is I'll put my storage shed kind of over here so it doesn't interfere with kind of everything else that I'm currently working on. And then I'll also place down my pipe because the pipe does deliver me to my flower beach at the minute. So when I get to the point of needing flowers, I can very easily hop in there and yeah, be delivered there right away. Okay, let's go ahead and clean our pockets and maybe just get a few items that we might be able to use. So I haven't quite decided if I'm actually seeing like the mush parasol in my future. The first thing I will grab, because we'll definitely need a whole bunch of this and we'll probably need to purchase more, are tree saplings. Tree saplings, and I mean later on we'll definitely be using these mushrooms to basically drop everywhere. I do have a mushroom code. Side note, all of my custom designs are on my website. If you type in sparksby.com/sycamore, then you can get to my website where I've got basically all of the custom designs linked. So in case any of that is interesting to you, feel free to check it out. Okay, mush partition might be interesting. And then I don't even have a mush parasol actually, because I think I decided against it. Maybe I like previously thought about this and I was like, maybe not, because it's just not the most realistic thing in the world, you know. I do have some mush logs though, and I would really, really like to use these. We can also incorporate like another signpost. I was actually thinking either some fencing, or I could also see myself using, oh my god, awesome, this is beautiful. I could also see myself using like log stakes maybe. I've got about 2 of those left. Log stools, mush low stools. You know, there's a few things. I do not have any log stools. Okay, yeah, this is also the point in my island design. I don't know if any of you have this too. I feel like probably yes. Where, so towards the start of an island design, okay, I'll need hardwood for that. I have customization kits, good. Towards the start of an island, I usually go to treasure islands and I usually try to kind of get a whole bunch of stuff just so that, you know, when I do this, so when I start in an area and I kind of go into my pockets or my storage and I'm like, okay, what do I have? What can I use? What things are in my storage? I actually have a good variety to choose from. But then at some point during the island designing process, there's a couple of items I'll use like continuously the entire time. Like log furniture, oftentimes is that. I've recently had to restock my barrels, my wooden boxes, because I mean, it's kind of a farm related island, so it kind of makes sense. And also my wheat fields are constantly running low, which speaking of, I feel like we're gonna do some time traveling in just a bit because of the trees. So let's just get a little bit of wheat field ordering out of the way. And yeah, and then if you have those like staples that you like always use, you start running low on those. And then at some point in your island designing process, you kind of get to the point where everything is kind of running low. And then, I don't know, sometimes, I won't lie to you, decorating is more stressful than fun, because I do like to just have things like accessible to me, if that makes sense. All right, so how exactly do I picture this area? Now, we do have, let's see, we have this incline here connected to the bridge, which I really like. And so then I guess I would kind of start the path from here and standing right here. I don't know what the nice frames of this are going to be, but so it probably would be nice if the path kind of circles a little bit somewhat like this. Then we still have this area kind of left over or left out. But I believe, yeah, maybe we just do like a natural path here or something. I also do quite like this little picnic overview, to be fair. And then I feel like if we do the path kind of circling around this and then leading to this area, I guess that would probably be a little bit weird. So yeah, we might just leave that a little bit open. Okay, so let's get started with the actual pathing first. I think just like on the rest of this island, I will be using this one with the leaves again, because I have been really liking it. And then I guess the only change regarding some other areas, so kind of you can see here, my pathings are somewhat like bigger patches. Maybe for this forest, Maybe for this forest, we should actually make it a tiny bit more windy, if that makes sense. All right, so let me attempt to do that. I think that means I need to use like a whole bunch of the corner pieces, right? I think if I want this to be very narrow and windy, I believe that that means corner pieces and probably more corner pieces and then more corner pieces. Okay, so like a tiny little bit further down, you kind of need to try and think about trees though, like because, you know, we are working with a little bit of limited space here. Okay, now I should definitely head upwards. Wow, what if I use a side piece now? Yeah, we're working with very limited space here, and so we need to make sure that we use that. Okay, I don't know about this. I don't know about this. Okay, I'll try to kind of complete it so I see the entire vibe of it. All right. Oh, it seems a little sudden, doesn't it? But then I guess it doesn't really wind as much down here. Maybe it's okay. Rudy is just trying to show us how a mushroom gatherer would look in this area. So we really appreciate that, you know. Okay, let's see. What if this is another... Wait, no, this is a corner piece. That doesn't make sense. Side piece? But then I feel like this needs to be the side piece on the opposite side. Oh my god. It is morning for me right now. Well, I mean, yeah, 10 a.m. I don't know if people consider that very early, but I feel like I just got up, even though I've been up for about like 2 hours now, I think. But I believe my brain might still be asleep. My brain might still be asleep. Okay, wait, I'm gonna do a corner piece here, and then this, and then we're gonna head down so that we can still use as much of this area as possible. So this, and maybe we go sideways here. I'm gonna try to do like one continuous piece of pathing, maybe. Oh, I don't know what to use here. This corner, and then this corner. Oh yeah, wait, maybe this could be nice. Okay, and now maybe, all right, we've done downward slope, upward slope, maybe straight for a little bit and then up again. Excuse me, Rudy. Excuse me. You are cute, but please don't annoy me. I know this is your, like, this is your hood, right? I get it. Like, you live right over there. You want to be here and stuff. I get it. But I need to work. I need to work. Don't you understand that? I'm trying to make this look cute for y'all, so better appreciate it, okay? Okay, if that's sideways... Oh, this is really not a lot of space, is it? Like, that's just making me realize how little space this actually is, because I imagine the pathing to be much more elaborate and much more twirly and to go different places. And now it just kind of doesn't. But, you know. Okay. But so the upper part is going to be this. I feel like this is kind of not the best here, but since there's probably going to be trees towards the front, we're going to decide to go with it. Okay. And then you here need to be a corner. And then probably, I mean, you know, we could actually do a side piece and then just bring more corners here. That just makes the path like look a little bit more narrow and hopefully cutesy and windy. Okay, maybe this is going to be a straight piece then. Oh, wait, we've got an issue here. This isn't possible. I'm pretty sure there's no single tiles for this pathing. So that right there is kind of impossible. Now the question is, do we make it circle further down? So it kind of has two corner pieces here. Right? And then I guess like, yeah, this would be an upwards piece. Gosh, pathing can be hard. And then this here would have to be a corner piece again with another one of those corner pieces, straight piece, and then maybe corner and corner. So this and this. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with this one part, but I can't have the same repetition, if that makes sense. So maybe this will drag on for a tiny bit longer, and then this will go upwards, and we'll actually have a middle piece there. I might just quickly check if there are single tile pieces, or to be fair, this, I think I'm using the middle piece from like the original path creator already. So I might just be able to go there and see if they have single tile pieces, because then we can remove these like bobble thingies. You know what? We're gonna do that. We're gonna check that real quick. We'll go into the design portal because I'm pretty sure I still have some like open tiles, so we can check that. Alrighty, so I'm gonna type in the code for the original one. This isn't the one with leaves, but I think it's fine to have that tile bit without any leaves at all. This is by Toby Morrico on, I believe, Twitter it is. And again, code is on my website. Oh yeah, there we go. See? This here. I feel like I'm gonna get that. Did I also need the horizontal piece for this? I'm not sure. I might just grab it just in case so I don't have to go here again. We can always still delete it if we don't end up using it. And then I have to admit, I'm curious now. I want to see if this path had middle tiles or single, sorry, not middle tiles. Yeah, single pathing tile pieces. I want to see, because maybe I also just didn't get them because I wanted to save some code space. That would be a very me thing to do. Okay, we've got, ooh, what is this? That's cute. We have a path with like little weeds and cherry blossoms. Oh wait, there's also soft dirt. Oh, that might be like a slightly different shade. How many pathings has this person created? I don't even remember that. Oh yeah, right. And then they literally had this one. Why is it so slow? They literally have this one with like different leaf colors. It's actually quite cool. All right, but I don't see, I actually don't see any like single tiles. So good. We're good. I did not miss downloading anything. There actually just aren't any. Okay, so I think this here was the culprit, number one. So I guess this would be turned into a single tile. Okay, yeah, there's like a little bit of a corner issue there, you know, where the leaf is, if you can see that. But I believe in the I believe, get it? Sorry. This is supposed to be relaxing and not cringe. I'm sorry. I do believe that in the final bit, if you walk through this part, you're probably not going to be able to tell, right? That there's this one part where it doesn't quite fit. All right. And then maybe this is also going to be one of those. And then I'll check if I can do anything towards the start of this pathing. And then I guess I should check if I can also include something here. This could just be like, do I have stepping stones? I don't think so. I just have this like stone path here. But this could just also be a separate patch of dirt, and then, you know, we'll surround it with trees. All right, so we've got a little bit of a, yeah, more or less winding path. Rudy is now relaxing. He has decided that he can trust us, I think. So that's very good. Now, what I will do... Oh yeah, I grabbed a whole bunch of stuff that I don't even know if I'll need. What I will do... No, let's keep the shovel. I will grab this tree here. And then we will start planting tree spots wherever we can, which is basically why I got that tree, because sometimes I need to check if tree spots and placements are even possible, especially when we talk about like bridges and inclines, because those can be kind of annoying. Okay, so this one, right, well, this one is kind of the same tile as that cedar tree on the other side, but I think it's okay. And also it's a green one, which is quite nice. And I think, yeah, see, this cannot be a tree. And I feel like this probably can't either. And so our problems begin. All right, but so this is a possible tree placement, tree spot. Speaking of, I have placed this one before, but I obviously didn't consider the pathing. I didn't consider our possible forest that we're trying to build here. And so I think this one will just maybe have to move, you know, and we'll adapt the stuff around it depending on where we can plant some trees, because unfortunately it does kind of, yeah, I don't know, it does kind of decide some of my decorating, to be fair. All right, so I guess this here could also be a tree, correct? Yeah, this or a tile further back, which, oh, that would be the same as this one here too. Like if I plant it there, you know. Might be fine. I guess this is not a tree. Wait, I just tried that too. This could have been a tree. And then everything over here, sorry, everything over to this part is gonna be the same tile as this here. But I can't change it because then the downstairs tree would not be possible. Okay, we'll have to maybe work with that. We'll offset it with, I don't know, maybe like a mush log with something taller on top. And we'll try to do like different trees, different tree sizes. I think we can probably work around it. Okay, and then we'll just kind of start, you know, actually just digging holes wherever I can, kind of like this here, to determine what possible tree placements we've got going on. Because we can maybe go in and do this as a tree, or kind of this here. I guess if it's too close to the pathing, it might be annoying to walk around because you constantly like bump into them. And with our path being so narrow, I think we might have to like pay attention to that. Although we can always make sure that there's enough space around it, you know, so like opposite a tree that's exactly next to the path, we can have like flowers or wheat fields, like things that you can run through. That makes it a little bit easier. Okay. Remember, we are trying to create a forest here, so it's totally okay if this gets to be quite a thick one. And then I also want to see that it kind of works with the downstairs trees so that, you know, I don't repeat the tiles. I kind of alternate it every once in a while. So yeah, oh my God, this is like a giant diagonal line. which also should be offset somehow. So, well, I guess, I mean, okay, well, this can be a tree, but that's the same tile. This is the same tile as that one. Wow, the barn in the top right, do you see that glitching in and out of the screen? Kind of upsetting. Yeah, this is a lot of open tile. I feel like, I mean, I don't know, maybe this or like this here should be a tree. Just for walking purposes, you know. I do predominantly kind of want to make sure that it's a cute area when you walk through it and not just like general tree placements, and especially not from like, I don't know, downstairs views, I guess. Okay, this can also be here. And then we'll move, I don't know, I mean, I'll guess I'll move this one there. Yeah. Might be okay. Again, kind of same tile, but might be okay. So far, so good. We're gonna have to like seriously sit down. Okay, this is like the perfect spot for a tree. We have to seriously sit down in a second and try to imagine all of these trees so that I can kind of imagine which trees I want where. And plus, oh my god, we have the tree colors to determine. So on the 18th and 19th of October, those are basically where that transition to fall vibe is like the strongest, I found. You basically have trees like this that are very like, I don't even know, is this yellow? Is this brown? It probably has like a nice color name. I'm not very good when it comes to color names. For me, there's like blue, green, yellow, and all those types of colors. And then maybe if with a lot of fantasy, I can go with like something like turquoise or mint. But there's so many color names I have no idea about. But yeah, so we're working with very like fall colors here, but then also literally vibrant green trees like this one. And then there's like little bits and bobs in between. So I guess this tree that I'm looking at now is kind of green with a touch of yellow. Or if you look at these two small trees there in comparison, those are quite different. And the best thing to do is to have a mixture of all of the trees in an area. So if you stand kind of here, I have always tried to kind of make sure that I've got a little bit of the fall colors going, and then also still a few of the green ones. And then sometimes I even add in like a fruit tree if I feel like there's like a certain color missing or something. Okay, Rudy has moved on now. He's gonna take a little trip over to our wobbly curved land bridge that also, by the way, still needs some details. I believe after this area that we're working on today is done, I'm gonna have to fill my pockets with a whole bunch of flowers, shrubs, what else do I use? Weeds, weed fields, and then just walk around and literally fill everything up. Like that'll be great. Oh, I was just thinking this could be a good moment to have maybe a couple of mushrooms together, or maybe like a bigger item or something. So we could try to kind of limit the amount of trees that we've got going here. And then, oh no, could also be a tree stump, right? This is also something that we can still do and that we should consider. I really don't want to cover up our bunny too much, but to be fair, you can still probably see it if you go over here. And if not, there's a whole bunch of bunnies right there to make up for it. So that's okay. Okay, this might be a tree stump. Can I like, I don't know. Maybe like grab a vine and then drop it as a possible tree stump. I don't even know. Basically, just so that I can remember it. Okay, that almost creates a little bit of a circle moment. And that's very much a diagonal line. Okay, it would be nice if maybe this here on the side would be a tree, or maybe even this down here, but then that gets very narrow and that kind of, you know, destroys what I talked about earlier, if you will. This could be a tree. And then maybe this here could be a tree. Okay, and then maybe that one, but this one moves further back, if possible. And it moves here. Okay, yeah, that's... that. Wait, actually, wait. If we place a tree there, though, and then that makes everything else in the area, like, surrounding the bridge, kind of weird. This can be a tree, y'all. Oh. Maybe too close to the bridge. I got excited for a little bit until I really looked at it and I was like, maybe... oh, wow. See, that's the green I'm talking about. Okay. Maybe this can be the tree instead. It's okay, right? I mean, it's not going to be much more than when I've dug the hole, and I don't seem to glitch into it too much. Oh my god, this is a lot of trees. This is a lot of trees. A lot of planning, a lot of size considering. This probably can't be anything. Oh wait, my test tree is this one. Please. Yes. Oh, perfect. This can be a tree. Okay, I want that. I really want that. Okay, and then here is kind of the thought process. So I guess in order to make a circle, it would have to be probably much bigger than this, right? So that we can work with like half tiles, etc. And then very quickly you start to run into spacing issues. So let's assume these are kind of the points of interest. I guess if you do, honestly, if you do a rock garden. Oh my god, a rock garden like circle is giant because you need like 6 stones. You would need like 2 on either side. So this, and then this would be the first. Wait, this would probably be here. Oh, I don't know. Have I ever done a rock garden circle? Oh wait, yeah, I have. In my Let's Play. Wow, that wasn't even long ago. Am I terrible at circles? Or am I just having an issue with thinking about this area? It would almost have to be like this. Oh wait, no, that's not a circle. That is not a circle. That is more like an... Oh, I don't know what that is called in English. It's not round though. That much I could tell. Okay. Would this be a circle? This is just a circle simulator now in Animal Crossing. Huh. Oh my god, I can't do this. I can't think of circles. No, let's just remove everything and just do something freestyle, okay? Let's just do something freestyle. I would have even said to, I don't know, create like a storefront or something like a garden shed, but I've already got quite a few of the garden sheds around this place, so I think that might be too much. We might just have to work on like a mushroom foresty something. Okay, possibly a tree there. Kind of... Maybe one down here is fine. Oh, this is kind of tough though. Or would this be a tree? I feel like that would really almost glitch in. Actually, wait, maybe it's fine. If I stand here, maybe it's okay if that's a tree. One there. Oh my god, this is exactly behind my house. Interesting. I think if I plant a cedar tree here, you might actually be able to see that from my house. Okay, right next to this might be a nice hardwood. But then I guess facing wise, this would also make sense as a tree. And then here. And here. If I want this to be a tree, it would kind of be cute if that's a tree. Which kind of makes this one weird. Also, if anyone counts, no, actually don't count the amount of times I say, can this be a tree? Okay, that would be too much. That would be too much. Maybe hydrate every time I say it though. I mean, it might be too late now, but maybe consider hydrating. Okay, this space might be a little bit open, but possibly this, and then we'll create a little patch of dirt here. This might be another tree stump, possibly, depending on how tall the items in the back are going to be. Okay, deep breath. Step number 1 is done. We have somewhat considered our tree spots. Now we just need to somewhat consider the tree types. The question is, do I literally test my trees, like the colors, or do I just go for it? I'm leaning towards just going for it and just planting them and then hoping for the best. Okay, so I think the areas around the edges where I kind of already have some trees planted are probably going to be the most, yeah, I don't know, hard to figure out or complicated to figure out, just because, or the ones that we have to pay most attention to, I should say, because I don't want to double any trees. You know, or also like in this view right now, there's actually quite a lot of cedar trees. So it probably makes sense to incorporate some hardwood. That's the word. Okay, we do have a hardwood tree right there, and we have a cedar tree here. So I think I kind of want to turn this one into a hardwood, so it's different from the one over there. And then this here might also be a hardwood just because of the one in the background. I fear if I made this into a cedar tree, the pointy bit would literally be the same as this one. So I think, oh, but see, but this would be a good hardwood tree too. Okay, let's attempt to make this cedar den. And then this will be the hardwood tree. Kind of use the nursery, and then we'll see at some point if I can use my, what is it? Large young one. Okay, this one has a cedar. And then I'll still have to figure out like growth stages. This will be a hardwood for sure. And then, I mean, there's like cedar trees around here, but this could be, I don't know. This could be the cedar tree maybe. Cedar tree. This can also be a hardwood. And then the one in the back by the bunny is actually going to be a cedar tree. I can also make this one into a hardwood, which is kind of the same tile as that tree, huh? This could also be a tile. Or a tree, I guess. Oh, wait, all of these could be. I know I said I was going to do like a bigger mushroom moment here. Maybe this is going to be the chopped tree instead. This will be so hard to figure out because at some point, just the imagination of what tree is which type and which size, etc., just kind of leaves you. Okay. Because of the surrounding ones, make it this a cedar. We can do these as different sizes, and then this can be a hardwood. This can probably be like a cedar. I mean, it's a stump, so a cedar stump, I guess. And then let's make this one a cedar too. And maybe this one a hardwood. Oh gosh. All right, maybe this a hardwood. Oh, I'm almost out of cedar trees. Okay, and then honestly, hardwood here too. This is the cedar. And this is another hardwood. So is this. And so is this. I kind of want to do a before and after picture. Okay, let me grab. Do we think I also need more regular tree saplings, like aka hardwood? I think so, right? This is more than 7. Okay, let me grab a few more saplings from Nooks. Interesting items today. I don't think that's anything I need to purchase though. I do need to get some tree saplings though, of course. After this, honestly, I think there's actually no area on my island where I still need trees. Maybe just like 2 or like 3 in front of my museum. I think everything else, I've kind of already put the trees down. And then it's like much more about all of the, yeah, the items or also, of course, the flowers, etc. Okay, back to this amazing project here. I think we're going to continue right here with the cedar sapling. And then I think, you know, since this one is a hardwood, I feel like this probably also should be a cedar. Plus maybe this one too. Maybe these 2 should be cedar trees. But then I kind of also feel like this one should maybe be one. This one might also be a cedar tree, although that might be too much the same with the background. So we'll kind of have to take a look at that. Here is a hardwood. Here is, okay, let's make this one into a cedar behind my house. And I feel like either this or this should also be a hardwood tree because of this one. Maybe... Oh wait, they shouldn't be the same though. Maybe like this can be the hardwood. And then this will be a cedar tree in like a different size to the one on the left. There we go. And then that's a whole bunch of cedar trees here. So, oh wait, this is the same tile also. We'll make this one a hardwood. And this one, was this one also supposed to be a chopped one? I think potentially I thought about this being a chopped tree. I'm not sure if I should work with my custom designs. So if you've seen me plant trees before, you might have seen this before. So I do have these custom designs down at the very bottom, basically with a big 2 or a big 3 that I put next to the trees to kind of indicate the growth stages that I intend for them. when I, so I still remember it when I time travel, and especially when I plant this many trees at once. But I don't know, like I literally don't know if I can remember all of these sizes, or also if I can possibly imagine them exactly the way that I would want them to grow, because sometimes I might change my mind later on because the cedar or hardwood that I wanted initially doesn't really make sense anymore. Okay, this is gonna be, I'm just gonna hope that, the regular hardwood trees have a couple of different colors, because then even repetition is okay to work with. Like, even repetition will be fine if the colors will just be a little bit different, because even here, I've got two medium young hardwood trees, but I think they work because they're both very different shades. Not even of green, but one is green and one is like more yellow brownish. Okay, deep breath number 2. I guess the second part is done. Actually, wait, the third part. The first one was putting down the pathing. Second one was deciding where to plant trees. Third one now is to decide what trees to plant where. Now on to step number 4, deciding the growth stages? Question mark. Okay. Now I do think this one here, honestly, could go relatively tall and be like a 3rd stage. Wow, why is it so laggy in this part? What did I build here that has so many items? Interesting. Okay, so 3rd stage, relatively tall, not too much though. And I think I kind of feel the same way about this tree here. And then the issue is kind of, I want this to be maybe not too big, but if it's only like a 2nd stage, then I feel like there's going to be so much open room here to the back maybe. That might be a little bit awkward. Maybe we can balance it out with, oh god, maybe another storage shed actually. Or like storefront or transportation stop or like items. So do we think this needs to be a 2nd stage maybe? So this one is just a smaller one. I'm gonna have to look at this in comparison with the background tree, because again, this might not be the cutest. I just think this one should be a different size, so maybe also 3rd stage. Some here to the front should probably just fully grow, and I think this time I might just mark that for myself, so I also know that I've already thought about these trees. Same thing probably for this, and also maybe the one on the right hand side of the cedar, like this one here. That would give us quite a bit of foliage kind of to the bottom there. And then I think this one here might just be a small one then. This one might also be a 3rd stage, so we get a little bit more height towards that part. And then again, we could work with the fully grown or a 3rd stage here. 3rd stage might be enough as it is. These here are very close to the pathing. I think these need to really be small trees. So we're talking either 2nd stage, or I would honestly kind of be open to having some 1st stage trees here too, which I don't think I've ever done before. But that might be a good way to alternate between, yeah, I mean, just, not have everything exactly the same size, if you will. Okay. We're gonna make this relatively tall. This one is going to be chopped. And then I think maybe this one here. It kind of depends. I mean, this will cover a lot, so I'm a little unsure. Because we might also go in and say that's actually just going to be, well, I think 2nd stage is probably weird, but maybe 3rd stage. So it doesn't go super, super tall. this here might just be a second stage though, although that's I think what we're gonna do to the one on the side there. Maybe this would be also just a chopped one. Because I think if we use a lot of second stage or even third stage here, that'll probably cover the house too much. I won't lie to you, I think I'm already confused. I'm already changing things around and... Oh wait, see that's the chopped one. See, I'm getting so confused already. Okay, we've got everything kind of to this side, I think. All of these are somewhat decided up until this one here. I guess it's going to be another second stage. Okay, I think there is a number everywhere. I should have taken a before picture when the numbers weren't here. Dang it. Oh no. Because the numbers make it super awkward. Obviously, this is not how I would leave it, but just... Oh my god, and the sky is very weird. What time is it now? Oh my god, look at that little strut. Oh my god, look at the strut. Okay, what time is it? Almost 8. All right. So, I believe we're going to start the time traveling adventure. I'm tempted to go only one day to see if we've got any issues with any trees growing because they're too close together. And also just to see if there's anything that we'd already like to stun. And I'll also go an hour backwards. So we're going to stick with the 7 a.m. lighting and music and stuff. So, yeah. I will go ahead and do that. I'll see you in a second. And here we are. Oh, yes, good thing. I remembered the wheat fields. Okay, first course of action. Because I do think that I'll be using a few more of those. You know, even if this island is so close to completion. I also think I might use more of these on the beach. I wonder if I would use the different color then. But I'm just gonna get the green ones because those are the ones I've been using on Sycamore so far. Do I have room in my pockets? Oh my god, look at this lighting. Look at the sky. That's beautiful. I just love this lighting. I have recently been, you know, planning and building all of my islands around this time, like 6, more, I don't know, more like 7 a.m. 6 a.m. I think is still kind of dark. And the 5 a.m. music is the best. The 5 a.m. lighting, unfortunately, isn't very good for like viewing spots. But yeah, 7 a.m. lighting, which is basically this because we're just about to tilt over to 7. I mean, look at that sun reflection. Not even reflection, just look at the sun. That is absolutely beautiful. I really, really like it. All right, let's see what our trees have been doing overnight. We have, we have lots of baby trees. Okay, but this also reminds me why I personally don't use the very small trees. Oh my god. Wait. What? What? Hold on. You're seeing what I'm seeing, right? How? Oh my god. Are people gonna accuse me of cheating? I swear, this is a very, very normal switch. This is the Animal Crossing switch. I have no modded switch. I didn't use a glitch. Why is there a rock? I am so confused. That shouldn't be a rock. Like, that literally should not be a rock. We're next to a tree. Excuse me? What? I don't... Okay, I'm glad I got this on camera, though, because... I need to take a picture of this. No one's gonna believe me. No one was gonna believe me. I don't even know if I want to have a rock here because these are very out of the color scheme almost. I'm tempted to leave it there just because. This should not be a rock. Okay, we'll see if this tree will continue to grow though. Like maybe it just spawned there because overnight it was just a sapling. And then it was able to spawn there because it considers it like a dropped item or something. But now that the tree has grown a little bit, maybe now the tree, like maybe now they kind of block each other and the tree won't be able to grow. You know what I mean? Okay, well, I am kind of tempted to maybe stun just one. Okay, also wait, this is the time when we see the tree colors. We've got something very green here. And then we actually have a couple of just like brown or like yellow ones there. We have like a nice variety going on over there. And then what towards the front here? This is very green. Yeah, but okay, I think. Okay. The issue is kind of, I guess... I can barely see what tree size this is supposed to be. I will switch this code here to the front. This is a second stage. And I think this is also where the problem is. Because we've got maybe a few too many second stage trees here. This one's supposed to be one. This one is. And then both these here to the front are also. Like, I feel like maybe one of those will either have to be a third stage or maybe just a baby tree. Can I maybe plant a tree somewhere that I can then stunt as this type of size? Maybe I'll just go and grab this one and just plant a new one. So we've got one backup tree. Oh, and I have one large young. That's fine. You know, so we'll plant a new one that can grow just so we have like a backup tree that can be a bit smaller in case we do need it. Should we do the same thing for a cedar tree maybe? I feel like we might do the same thing for a cedar tree. Maybe just this one over here. And then we'll also just go ahead and plant a new one. Okay. That rock situation has me flabbergasted, if you will. Might be a bit of a dramatic term for something like that happening, but I'm still confused. I genuinely don't think it should have spawned there. Okay, and now I'm just gonna go and put a couple things into my storage so that tomorrow when I log in and there's another wheat field delivery, I can immediately go grab it and put it into my storage. So obviously I still have all of these things that I might be working with, so I'm gonna keep those. I'm gonna maybe just put, I don't know, do I put the trees back in? Maybe I don't put the trees back in just yet. I might still need those. Okay, and then I guess that means we're gonna skip to the next day. Once again, I'm just gonna go one day at a time so that we can catch all of the possible second stage trees and stunt them just in time. And then, again, I'll see you in a second. And once again, new day, we still got the 7 a.m. lighting, but oh wait. Okay, so on the 20th, there's like no clouds. I do prefer some clouds because I think it makes the tree, no, I'm traumatized already. Everything I can think of and see are trees. No, I think it makes the sky like a bit more interesting, you know? I just feel like every time I tilt down like this, I feel like there's something missing now. Okay, we're gonna do, I don't know how long I'll continue the wheat field ordering shenanigans, but I don't know. You always need more of these than you think. And with that, let's make our way to the area we're working on. Unfortunately, I should maybe put down the pipes for this part now, like my house to the area that I'm working on. Oh wait, also, I do want to quickly check, because maybe this could have been a rock, but it decided to be a glowy spot. So there might, I don't know which takes priority in Animal Crossing World. Oh yeah, okay, so this can be a rock. Actually, wait, that's not bad. That might even stay there. Every day there might be a new rock hidden somewhere where I think it shouldn't be possible, but apparently it can be. Hi, Hamlet. Cutie. Okay, and then let's see what our trees once again have been doing overnight. It seems as though everything has been growing. Oh yeah, and then this is stunted now, kind of like I suspected. Okay. Right, so, oh wait, this is actually perfect because now we can check this out immediately with the second stage trees. That's actually not too terrible. We do have 6 apples. I think we're maybe not gonna get all that far with those. So I'm gonna grab some more in just a second. And I also might have to literally go around and shake some of the trees that I have, because I might be running low on trees in general. No, fruit, sorry. Fruit in general. And then I need to somewhat figure out how to stunt these without impacting the growth of other trees around it. So this one here, I'm going to stunt to the side for now. Right there, so it doesn't impact the one in front or behind it. Okay, this one here, I think I can stun towards the back. That's okay. And then this is third stage. And this is once again hard to see. This is also third stage. I should put that next to it. I don't know why I put them behind it. It's hard to see. There we go. This one is supposed to be stunted. Behind it should work just fine. And I believe same thing here. We might have to look at those again though. And then also, you know, this is supposed to be a cut down tree, but it's quite a nice shade of green, to be fair. This is gonna be cut down. Oh, this here should be stunted, which I can't do towards the back, so I might just do it here. I think that shouldn't impact the others. Yeah, I think that works. Okay, so this one's done. And then same thing here. I don't want to impact the one that we might chop, so apple goes there. And then... Okay, this one. And then I'm out of apples. Oh yeah, see, my fruit supply is not the biggest here. Oh, we still got some apples. Okay, these here to the front don't need to be changed or stunted, sorry. I'll check out those two in just a second. For now, let's go and stunt this one here. I will have to go and hide these saplings as best as I can once we've stunted all the ones that we need to. For now, we just need to care about functionality though. Okay, this one's stunted. And then this one still needs some stunting. See, that one I'm also not sure about because it's basically exactly the same as that one, including the color, you know? Okay. Like, maybe it'd be better to switch this in a way. Make something like a cedar tree. Okay, I might be open to stunting this one, like the cedar tree. I don't think I see myself stunting the hardwood because I think the smallest hardwoods I'm just not the biggest fan of. Usually when I see them on other people's islands, I'm fine with them because they just blend into everything else. But here, I'm just not sure about it. But I think that also means that the surrounding bits need to change somewhat. So, you know, both of these being second stage is probably not going to work if this one also is. But so, yeah, I'll let them grow for another day. I still have them in my pocket so I can easily exchange them again if I prefer the smaller one. But maybe it's better to see the finished, more or less finished tree setup before making any of those decisions. So, you know, the drill, once again, we're going to skip one day towards the future, I guess. And I will see you again in a second. And once again, here we are. There are the wheat fields and our... Oh, wait, actually, I don't know if I've got room for them this time. I don't think I emptied my pockets, did I? And I grabbed a whole bunch of trees. And oh, there we go. Okay. Trees and fruit with me. Oh, yeah. Okay, we still have... Actually 5. All right, so if I forget it again, that would still be fine. Once again, I'm gonna do the very same thing and order some more. Oh, and I got some miles. Did I get miles for spending money? I love when that happens. Oh my god, 111,000 miles. Look at that. No, actually, I kind of hate it though because I just want to order stuff and then that like Nook Mile pop-up thing happens. I always get a little bit annoyed by it. Not gonna lie. Oh, look at that. We found one more rock. Also, you know what? That might be fine. We might leave that there too. And then we are back by our trees. Oh, it is looking much more like a forest now. Okay. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And we are also starting to edge closer. Oh, wait. Oh, this did not continue growing. Interesting. Because of now like tree restrictions and everything being like too close together. I don't really understand that part either, but that can sometimes happen when... Yeah, there's too many trees, I think, in the front. It somewhat stunts the trees too, but I don't really know if there's any rhyme or reason. Same thing here too. This should be a 3rd stage, which actually, good thing I still have that with me, right? I still have a 3rd stage tree here. And then this is a 2nd stage, but we'll just go ahead and move the sapling right there. Okay. And then this here stunted. Okay, good. This is now a 2nd stage. That did continue growing, so that's good. The hardwood tree here is supposed to be a fully grown one. I actually don't even know if it needs to be. And then a bunch of trees here didn't grow. That's a little sad. Okay, I have a feeling that, for example, this tree towards the front here is going to continue growing, or like is going to grow. So I might just go and grab this one here and plant a new sapling, because this one can just do whatever it wants. But then we can use the third stage for whenever like a growth stage kind of didn't really work out. Okay, these two here are supposed to be third stage, so that is perfectly valid. And this will stunt both of them, so I'll just remove these custom designs here. We have one tree here that's a third stage. Okay, and that gets removed. These here are supposed to grow. That is supposed to be... Oh wait, this is supposed to... Oops. This is supposed to be a third stage. I can make that happen with... this one up here, large young, yes. Okay. And then this is actually already stunted. I can remove this and then let me move this sapling that it stunts both of the cedar trees at the same time. There we go. And I can remove this too. All right, yes. I'll be interested to see this part. Now, obviously, this tree here still needs to grow. But now we've got these two here on the same line. I don't know how to feel about that, actually. But okay. These two here are also supposed to be third stage. That can be done with one sapling right there. There we go. And then this here didn't continue growing either. And neither did this. Okay, interesting. This one is maybe supposed to be like chopped, which I think we're just gonna let it grow fully. I can't move this. This is supposed to be second stage. And you know what? I also now, let's destroy this rock because I do want, if we need to chop that tree, I do think it should be taller than that. There we go. Okay, well, this one can also be stunted. Just using the one in front or behind it more like. So there we go. And then this is removed. Oh yeah, this here also can be stunted. There we go. So we'll remove this design. And this one, same thing. All right. For these here, I'm not quite sure what the best course of action is in terms of stunting. I almost want to stunt them both like separately, just so I can hide the saplings behind the trees and not have it like in between. This might change later on once I start decorating and maybe like use a wheat field or a flower in front of it, and then that might be totally fine. Okay, this is a second stage. Now, I feel like this one is quite free. So I might just go ahead and... Oh wait, I've got two medium ones. Okay, wait. So this one here is supposed to be a second stage. I'm gonna put a medium here. And then just for the second, or just for the time being, also I will stunt this to the side. We need to replace a little bit of path here, but you know, that's fine. Okay, this one's stunted, so I can close up this. And this was supposed to be a second stage. Okay, well, I still have it for whatever reason. Let's add that back in. This is stunted and done. Oh wait, these two are also stunted. I forgot to remove this. Okay. Yeah. All of these are now stunted. This one's just gonna grow a little bit taller, but none of these really are. This one's gonna be cut down probably, and I don't know about this one back here. It's awfully double is what I'm saying. This could be a tree. And then that could be a tree. But then these are on the same line. I don't know. I'll have to look at this again when everything's grown. with like fresh eyes and everything. Okay, so the only thing that wasn't able to grow now is this one, am I right? Yeah, everything else, I mean, this one here still needs to grow, but that was like blocked by the rock before, so yeah, that might be fine. In that case, I will grab this one here to the front because again, I think this one is strong enough or free enough to grow, yeah, to grow even if I plant like a completely new one. Got a medium young cedar with me. Maybe we'll just put that in because it grows a little bit faster. Take the sapling, and because this here still needs to be stunted, we'll plop it there. Yes. And I will also make a note that this is supposed to be a third stage, so, you know, this is already confusing enough, so... That's probably the best idea. Okay, third stage fully. This one is fully grown. Oh yeah, and then you are the third stage tree. Which also means I will use this sapling just behind the hardwood. In that case, both of these are stunted. This can be removed. This can be closed. And this can also be restored as our pathing. All right, and then let me collect my miles for planting trees, of course. That's the least that they can give me, you know. And then I guess we need to probably move one more day. And I did also just think, what if I just take a fully grown tree from a different area where I have a feeling that it might still be able to grow? I'm out of boba. That's okay. Okay, and then I'll grab this one because it's a fully grown one, but this might still be growing. So we'll put small, medium, nursery. We'll put the medium here. And you just go and grow. And then we kind of don't have to wait for this one. So this can be a cedar tree. Awesome. Okay. Right. I'm not quite sure about this part here. Like, you know, the second stage and then this one here being like chopped. I like the tree color. I think that's my biggest issue right now. I kind of don't want to get rid of that green. Okay. But as far as the fact that this is supposed to be a forest, I think we're kind of at a good point where it seems quite foresty, but it doesn't seem overly filled in the sense that you can't find your path, you know, you can't find your way around. Because that's kind of like, I feel like that's the danger for me personally when it comes to forests. So I think that's good. Let's check out the more or less final results, I guess. Oh my gosh, this is the day where the lighting is so, oh my god, this is so orange. This is so orange. Oh yeah, wait, did I forget to empty my pockets? Do I have room for all of these wheat fields? Yeah, I might just not order any for right now because I think now I've got a good supply of wheat fields, at least for the area that I'm currently working on. We'll check on our trees, and then what we also still have to do is go backwards so that we see our mixture of tree colors, because right now everything is gonna be white, orange. Oh my god, look at this. Yeah, it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite time of the day, or I guess the lighting. Not really the time of the day, it's just this specific day. Yeah. Okay, now we should be able to get this done a little bit. Oh, see, there we go. I even talked about this before. That's the full pockets. There we go. All right, so first Let's unwrap all these wheat fields and put them into storage. Way I cancel that sound right there just because I exited out of my pocket so quickly. Oopsie. Okay, wheat field. There's wheat fields. I'm also going to put the stones back in. Wheat fields, wheat fields. Okay, there we go. That should give us a little bit of room. We only have 2 more apples, but I think it's okay because now we can just move saplings around to maximize their I don't know, their function, I guess. Function is probably the word. Okay, so this one will stunt these 2 here together. This one is stunted behind that. I think that's good for now. This one is fully grown. This one is fully grown. Yeah, this part is a little weird. Oh, wait. Which one of these is supposed to be fully grown? The hardwood. But it's not, is it? The hardwood isn't. Oh, wait. Also, quick checkup. Does our cedar tree here to the right-hand side still grow? Yes. Very good. Very, very good. Well, I mean, in that case, I'm gonna grab some bobas. And then maybe we'll just steal a fully grown tree from a different area. Just because, you know, I feel like they have a better chance of growing. And I also saw that the one that we need to chop, which, speaking of, do I have an axe? I don't have an axe. The one that I want to chop also hasn't continued growing, which we cannot have, of course. So here's the axe. And then this is the fully grown tree, which is, I guess, well, you know, this sapling here to the side kind of stunts the growth, but we can move that around. So you come with me, and you will just be moved further to this side here. Nursery apple, there we go. And then, where was it? There we go. So you are supposed to be taller than you actually are. And I think, wait, I don't think these continued growing either. Oh my god. This is too annoying. Okay, here goes the fully grown hardwood. There we go. Okay, well, this grew anyways. That's good. This and this is stunted. Perfect. You are definitely supposed to be bigger than you are. Now, here's an idea. How about we move them? Oh, I guess I didn't need to. How about we move them, I guess, so that this here will be the 3rd stage. Oh, wait, and this one we're supposed to stunt, or we're supposed to cut. I don't know if I want that. But yeah, so this one we're gonna move here. Large, young hardwood. Oh yeah, right, I still need to bring the other one. And then we're gonna cut this one down and take this vine with us because this is kind of done. And then you are also supposed to be cut down. I guess I should do that. So I will need to grab 2 fully grown hardwood trees somewhere and plant new smaller hardwood that are supposed to grow. Like you, for example, are supposed to fully grow, which I hope you can do. Small, small, medium, small. Wow, okay. Oh, you are fully grown, right? And you are very out in the open. I think you can do this. There we go. That's number 1. Oh yeah, maybe you? But you seem to be somewhat covered. Oh no, double flower. That's not good. This is why I do no tile left behind usually. Okay, I think you can probably grow on your own. You come with me, and instead I will deposit a small one here. Have fun. Have fun growing up, becoming an adult tree. And yeah, I don't know. Growing above your expectations. I don't know. And then we will go and put a fully grown one right here. Wait. Okay, wait, why do I kind of like that though? Why do I kind of like that? You kind of don't see the bridge anymore. Although, you know, I guess you can stand in different spots, but it kind of, it's almost like the house, like glimpses in between. Okay, would the third stage tree, would have that been better? Would that have been better? Is fully grown a stage too much? I think maybe not. I still am upset about this here. Okay, but maybe this is just gonna be a grown one. But you are probably gonna be chopped. Yeah, you are definitely not gonna be a fully grown one. Please no wasps. Thank you, appreciate it. And then there goes the stunted. We're gonna need something here. Very awkwardly open. Okay, so this is, I think, the tree sizes. Am I right? I think this one should definitely not be towards the front, like the sapling. There'll probably be more here, or even a tile further back, depending. Right. Now, if we walk through the forest, I think most of this is fine. I think even these two being, like, these stages of cedar trees is okay. Because anything smaller might look a bit ridiculous. So I think that's okay. Oh, right. You're supposed to actually be cut down too. I feel like the aspect that I'm liking right now is the fact that the house kind of, you know, this tree is so small, so the house is kind of so visible. I think if I made this a third stage, that would probably get, like, reduced. And there's something about this part. Maybe this one needs to be bigger. How about... Oh, I hear like a very annoying bug somewhere. How about this being a large one? Let me see that. Yeah, I feel like that takes a little bit away. I kind of feel like I prefer the smaller one. Okay, alternatively, what if I put it there? Glad that I still have a little bit of boba. Not much longer, probably. Although I did still have some in my storage. I know I could also, like, eat meals and then get, like, more, like, get 5 out of 10 strength, I guess. But I kind of don't love it because then you can't, like, you can't control it as much. Because, you know, every time I just need to dig up one tree, I'll just take, like, one zip of my boba and then that's it. And that's kind of nice because afterwards, that little thing in the top left corner kind of disappears again. I personally don't like it when it's there all the time in, like, my peripheral. Okay, this isn't gonna be a cedar tree. This is supposed to be cut down, right? I don't know. What about this being a large one? Okay, hides the bunny. But I think in general, I like this more if I move in between it. And I actually might want to just keep this here as a second stage. In comparison, or like in combination with this large young hardwood, I think I might just want to keep this one here. So this will be stunted. And this will be taken with me. And then I guess we just have like this section here, which I did just want to see if I can use like a fully grown tree, which I'm running out of at this point. That's what it feels like anyways. I had one here. Well, I'm not sure about this one. I'm a little too unsure about this one. I already grabbed some stuff over there. This isn't fully grown. Let's continue exploring. These aren't fully grown either. Neither is this. These are all fruit trees. I guess this one is, right? This one should also be able to actually continue growing. Here is a zip of boba. There we go. And then let me take this one with me. And we'll replace it with a medium instead. Gosh, so complicated. And then we are back with our fully grown hardwood tree to test this out. Yeah, I think this is better because it's a different size to this here. Okay, I believe I might now be happy with the tree distribution. There was supposed to be a stunted tree right here, which I've now decided is just going to be a like smaller cedar tree. There's still kind of a couple of these. Oh, wait. I've said before that it's fine. But what if it isn't? What if this here is a small cedar, like the tiny one? And then this is the medium young hardwood. Very double with these. Or do I actually go for a small hardwood tree? Do I dare? Do I dare to do that? Maybe? Maybe I do. There's not really anywhere else where I would do, you know what? This could also be a cedar. Oh, what if this is a tiny cedar? Why do I want to use these now? That makes no sense. Oh my god, a tiny cedar tree. I mean, it might be fine. It might be fine. Okay. Truth be told, this might be too much, right? Or, oh, what if I just exchange both of the cedar trees? I can only take one zip. I have an apple though. But yeah, and then boba is easier than apples, for example. So that's why I usually prefer those over the apple eating, or like pumpkins or something. Okay, so you'd be the fully grown one. And you'd be the large one. I might prefer that. I can't even explain to you why, though. Okay, so this wouldn't need a sapling. And then this sapling here could just be moved to this side. And I mean, not to be that person, but this could be a second stage. Are you growing tired of tree struggles? Because me too. But I think we almost got it. I think we literally almost got it. We're almost at the finish line. Yeah. Yeah, maybe that's a little cuter. A little bit more open. Okay, and then just a brief thought. Bear with me here. Bear with me, please. What if the tiny one actually goes right here? And then the medium goes to where I just took the tiny one from. How long have I been playing? Almost 2 hours. I've been planting and planting trees for almost 2 hours now. I think safe to say that I probably need a little break. I haven't had breakfast yet, and now it's almost 12, so... Well, it's not. It's 11:40. Okay, but as far as the forest goes, I think I am happy with this now. Let me make sure that the rest of these trees that we substituted and took out and everything are fully grown. So I think that means we need to skip 2 days at least. Because this one here is just one more day of growth, but then I think I used like a medium in some places. I'm just gonna skip a couple of days to the future. We can also just do that together because then you can see kind of the difference in the tree color. So let's go 3 days. Why not? And then maybe we just go back to 6 a.m. And yeah, just to load in and then probably jump backwards again. Not only are the tree colors changing, but we also have a very foggy, rainy day today. Okay, but this one is fully grown. I just want to double check, I think, now that the trees that I have replaced are... Oh my god, yeah, look at these. Look at how different this looks if everything is like really, really yellow. I prefer it with a dash of green. I'm gonna be honest there. Okay. That one, oh, this one here. Is this one? Yeah, this one's a fully grown one now too. That's good. And so is this one on our land bridge. Oh my god, look at this weather. And so is this one, so is this one. All right, perfect. So all the trees are back to being fully grown, at least the ones that we want to be. Let's just hope I didn't forget to stunt anything when it comes to our forest, of course. And I think over here... I mean, it also kind of looks the same, right? I think it also looks the same, so we're probably good there. I'm wondering if I can change my path here a tiny bit so that I don't have to have the stunted sapling thing towards the left there. Probably not, though, but I think once we incorporate like some flowers and stuff, that'll probably be fine. Okay, I will go ahead and I will have some breakfast now, I think, so that my stomach doesn't start rumbling. And once we get back, we're going to go back to the 18th, basically also at this time, and see everything in the colors and the weather and the lighting that we actually want for this area. Now that I've had some breakfast, I'm feeling a lot better, which also, you know, leads me to ask you, have you eaten today? Have you had breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever time it is for you right now? Please make sure that you eat because, you know, oh, another rock. Wait, did a rock spawn like in between the days? Do we have another one somewhere? Oh my god. Okay, maybe that's a little bit much. But yeah, make sure you eat. Make sure that you nourish your body. I am definitely the type of person who can get very sucked into different projects I'm working on and completely forget to eat for a little bit. And then just kind of stuff my face with everything that I can find, which is not really a great way to do it. So just as a little reminder, in case you haven't eaten today, this is your sign to do so. Oh my gosh. Okay, we have some very green ones here. I do like this here. So I like the fact that this tall grown one is like a yellow one, but then we have some green towards the side. This is also very green. Wait, oh my god, I thought it was kind of like, I thought this one was kind of maybe this color here. That's why I wanted to keep it so much. Now it's a very green one, which, you know, it also kind of works for me. These here are literally the very same. But maybe we can just kind of offset that with a couple of items and then you won't really it won't really draw your attention. I think this one does though. Like these two here, I feel like these kind of get my attention maybe a tiny bit too much. I don't know how really to fix that. Yeah, same thing maybe about this here. I could just go ahead and try to put this a tile further to the back. I believe that that might work. I have like absolutely no fruit or anything other, anything else kind of like that with me. So I'm gonna go grab some boba. And maybe we'll just shift that one a tiny bit further to the back. Maybe that would already solve that issue if it's a slightly different shade of green. I just think if it's exactly the same next to each other, like that makes it a tiny bit repetitive, right? And we don't really, oh wait. I should actually also drink the boba. Yeah, we don't want it to be too repetitive, so let's get this one here and just move it back a tile. You know, I mean, that will cover, or, you know, that will place it pretty much directly by our pathing, which might not be the greatest. Yeah, and then now it's like this color here. There's no reason for all of this to be so complicated. You know what I'm saying? But, do we just go with it? Do we go with it? Well, we can also quickly try this one in a slightly different spot. Because, oh yeah, we can actually wait. We could technically switch these around, which would then completely change the tree colors though. So this one here could be a tile further back, which would turn this into... Never mind, hold on. We could put this a tile further back, which would turn this into pretty much the same shade. Okay. So that doesn't really solve the issue. Does this here? This tile would turn it a little bit more green. All right. And then a little bit more green, and then this here would still be the kind of yellow. So either like this, which I think from this side here kind of still works, or we can also move this one further to the front if that changes. Although we do also have like some green to the front here, so this could just make it worse again. Yeah, because that one's green, but so is this one. Okay, so potentially my possible solution for this would be that this one here stays where it basically was before. And meanwhile, this one was basically to the front here, but we'll switch it all the way to this back here. But it was a large one, right? I think this was a large one, which gives us like a tiny bit of a color change. Not too much, you know, it's not really worth talking about, really. I've said really too many times. Okay. Let's go with it. Let's just pretend or assume, or, you know, yeah, let's just go with these. So this is going to be how we place the trees. Now I feel like if we want this to be kind of a mushroom gathering forest, I can basically just see that this will be tons and tons of, you know, foliage and like shrubs and maybe also some flowers. Regarding flowers, I think we need to be a little bit careful about not using too many tulips because we've got the tulip farm right there. So I feel like that kind of could be a little awkward. And also I do want to make sure to use a few mushroom items, of course. Unfortunately, there's not really anything like a basket necessarily. I have a couple of things with me. Something I don't have right now are wheat fields. So I want to go grab a couple of wheat fields, like maybe 3 pairs of them so far. And then, yeah, I mean, we could go and we can place some rocks around. We could, yeah, the trees, the mush logs will definitely happen. And then like a couple of the mush stools and like drop mushrooms. I actually really think I want to use the mush partition. So I think the first thing I'm going to do, we're not going to do mushrooms over here. I feel like that should really be this part over here. And to be fair, in this process, I might be moving around some of the saplings because Sometimes I, for example, like to place mush partitions kind of somewhat behind trees, like halfway anyways. You know, so kind of like this, I guess. Or in that case, maybe I'll prefer it in front. And I also just thought about, you know, the fact that this is leading us to Nook's Crannies. So I think maybe having a signpost. Rudy, you really gotta leave now. Maybe having a signpost somewhere here that actually leads you to like Nook's Cranny, that is gonna have Nook's Cranny as a sign on there. I think that that would make sense. Okay, let's push this over to this side here and then bring that mush partition way further back, kind of like this now. We'll start with these big items because, oh yeah, see, that's kind of nice. Because that way it kind of shows up and there's like mushrooms growing for sure, but like it doesn't seem super weird. Maybe we can have another one here. I'm probably going to lean towards the brown ones. I know, so there's white. There is even a yellow one, which technically could work, but the yellow one, for some reason, I don't know why, I was going to say Twitch. I don't know why Nintendo decided to do that. The yellow one is very shiny and not so great looking. Okay. I mean, it's somewhat in the same frame that the other one is in. So not quite certain on how I feel about that. Maybe it needs to be further to the left, and then it just kind of needs to be maybe here. This has a big fat mushroom partition. You're basically going to walk kind of like this, and there's going to be, let's pretend as though there's like a wheat field in front. This could be a shrub or a flower, but that way we kind of hide the base of it, which I think is really good, because then immediately it looks much nicer. Like if I add another one just here, you know, like that already looks so cool. All right, I like this. I like this. I am going to go with the brown one, but I'm definitely the type of person when I decorate, I like to first just spread around the things that I want to use. And then I'll go back in and I will customize everything. I'll put pathing underneath or like filler codes, and so on. And so, yeah. Okay, wait, I kind of want to cover this gap here between the tree and the partition. Maybe the better wheat field situation is this and then this here. I like to usually go and place them in pairs kind of like that. And if we have a wheat field pair here, then I think we should have something else right there, like just around this area. Not necessarily exactly here, but just kind of around this part, maybe a tiny bit further to the front or behind that big hardwood tree. Could also work, kind of where Rudy is sitting right now. Yes, okay. All right, so we've got one mushroom partition here, one over there. So the next one I feel like should be spread somewhere. Well, it could either be kind of here, or then towards the very left, but I don't think I grabbed another one, right? I've got a wheat field mushroom log. Oh yeah, the pond stone. And I was thinking about like log stakes and stools. And I also probably will need a couple more farm related things. So just for like the balcony farm here. So why don't I also go and grab, I mean, I have the Zenmaizuki barrels already. So I'm going to go and grab, oh yeah, some wooden boxes. Okay, wait, before I fill up my pockets with things that I'm not going to end up using, mush partition. There we go. And then I got the wooden boxes, and I definitely want to grab some barrels too, because these would be probably pretty ideal. All right, yes. We got the signpost. I might do another signpost somewhere here. I kind of want to see if I can do an angled one. I'm like almost determined now that I'm also going to decorate this part here. Okay, I can't get there. Hold on. Can I put the pipe into this? Yes, perfect. Okay, so this here could maybe be the angled signpost. You know, so just if you walk up, it's kind of like, oh yeah, this way, you know? And then that'll be, maybe that'll be forest. I'm not sure if we've got like a a signpost anywhere here? No. It's like that could just be indicating that there's a forest coming up, and then the one in the forest will actually be like, oh, Nook's Cranny is coming up, you know? Sometimes I forget about these signposts, but they're really cute, and they can actually be used for something quite useful. Oh my god, look, I was like, wait, let me check if I have one with the forest, because I had the idea that I actually planned to have one with this forest design on it, so there we go. That should be this. Okay, perfect. And then because I'm not going to need the other one, I'm just going to go drop that right here. Right here. God, I don't know what accent came out at that point. Okay, actually, you know what? This is too much. This is too much to drop. I just realized I can also just go ahead and get rid of the trees, like the saplings, you know? So saplings go into storage. I don't really need to chop anything else. And then the wood and the angled signpost, wherever it went. There we go. Okay, there we go. Right, so there's some mushrooms to the front. There's some mushrooms here. Rudy has also moved, so we can try and switch the wheat fields. The one would probably go like next to that hardwood tree, and then the other one would go here. Oh yeah, I think maybe that's better. Definitely we'll have to plant something here. I guess if we can. Maybe even like an orange shrub or something. Because that is a little bit of a gap that I don't necessarily like, but yeah. And then, oh my god, I'm gonna have so many issues with these saplings. We might even have to remove some of these for the final DA. But because like this could be a mush log, but like pushed on a half tile with something dropped on top of it. Like, I mean, that's cute. And then I think my most used code in this area will probably be the mushrooms. You know, these here. Mush log. There's a wheat field. Okay. Okay, these. And then just quickly, so we've got partition, maybe here. Is that maybe too close now to the log? Oh, that might be quite nice. Yeah, but you see how shiny that is? Yeah. All right. In that case, maybe I won't like the log stool or log. Mush log. I gotta remember that it's mush log. Why am I messing that up? Okay, this way it would be pushed on a half tile and part of the base would definitely be exposed. The other option I just thought about is what if we place it in front of the tree stump, because then we can still plant or place something else to this part right here. So I would literally, let's pull it over. Okay, no, it hides the tree stump completely, and that's not really great. I think something like this is probably good, or just hiding it a tiny bit more and placing it against this tree here. No, that's too hidden. I can't see it anymore. Oh yeah, this mushroom coat is going to be great. This could technically also be like a wheat field on a half tile and then on a full tile. And then, I mean, the mushroom coat is kind of not necessary. It just could be moved over, you know? And every half tile that we continue placing something on top of, at some point we're going to have to plant something and then we need to get rid of the half tile. Yeah, no. Okay, I like those mushrooms. Yes. I think they're probably all going to be brown though. And then I feel like we can have maybe another one back here. This could actually be like the tall thing that we need to cover to cover the staircase. Oh, right. I want... okay, wait. I kind of want to push it. Push it halfway behind the tree. Like, just a tile, just so there's no gapping and stuff, you know? Where did it go? Yeah, kind of like that. Might be a tad weird, huh? I move up this incline and there's this giant mushroom thing. Okay, what about here instead? God, I can't even begin to tell you how annoyed I am at these critters. It's this one right here, isn't it? Can you just go and jump? I don't want to say it, but, you know. Do us all a favor and leave. Leave this area. We don't want you here. Are they programmed not to... oh, no, never mind. There we go. That should make it a little bit quieter. All right. Oh, maybe that's better. Yeah, we can plant something and then it'll be partially hidden. I think this is better, right? This or this way. I need to check what I'm going to do about the music because for some reason it seems to be a little bit more quiet up here on the cliff. Plus, I actually think, hopefully you're not going to notice this in the final video, but I did change something about my setting the other day. And I think it's just generally more quiet right now. Like I can barely hear the game audio. Okay, whether to the left or right, I think doesn't make too much of a difference. Okay, so next up, oh yeah, farm stuff. I still have barrels. Those are a nice tall item that we can place here. Barrel, pirate barrel. And then, I mean, the sideways can also go somewhere. Plus, like, this needs to be something. This needs to be, I mean, maybe like a seed bag, you know? Because I don't think I want the pirate barrel, like, there. Maybe this one should be down in the back with maybe another something barrel. Oh, and I've still got the wooden boxes. Okay, quick idea. We're going off track right now because, you know, little bits of farm decorating. What if this here is a stack of wooden boxes, which I probably would go ahead and customize, so not everything is going to be like dark brown. But so this is going to be like a stack of wooden boxes. And then I'm going to have to remove a tiny bit of that first. And then this will be the pirate barrel. Okay, pirate barrel I think might be okay there, but I'm not really loving the stack of wooden boxes. I almost think they're too tall. So wheat fields? Wheat fields are like the solution for everything. Almost everything, to be fair. Not everything, but like almost everything. I hope the villagers and people on this island don't suffer from allergies, because like that might be, ooh, that might not be the best life then. You know, I mean, I've been trying to put in the effort and decorate this so it's pretty for everyone. Oh yeah, this is better, I think. I've been trying to really put in that effort and make it cute for everyone, but you know, if you're allergic to stuff that's like in the wheat fields, which I think a lot of people probably are, then yeah, I kind of apologize for that. Okay, I'm not sure about this piece of fence. Maybe this is better. this is better, and then we put the fence kind of towards this side. It doesn't like need to be, it doesn't need to be symmetrical, right? And then we also need to check where we can plant things, because this could be something planted, whereas this can't. So just to assume, this could like be a tulip, right? Which I think helps with the general area. And then we could kind of go for these mossy little fillers. Yeah, I don't know. We're still dealing with gapping. About 2 country fences. I have taken some from the bottom there, so I need to probably put those back. But how about 2? And then I don't know what here. Yeah, 2 can also work, maybe. Okay, back to the forest, though. Back to the forest. Okay, we've got mush logs. I still messed it up. We've got mush logs to spread around. Just because I think, you know, seeing them like this here, for example, would help in bringing across the mushroom vibe and this like foresty, because they're, I love the wooden color. Okay, I feel like we need something over here. And then this could be something planted. Yes. Maybe yes. Mush willow stool. Is there some big mushrooms growing? Because why not? Some big mushrooms. This is gonna be open though, because everything's on a half tile. What if we use this spot to plant something, and then the mushroom is just gonna grow? Because like technically they grow around trees, right? I mean, they kind of do the same thing, like actually in Animal Crossing. So, oh, gapping is gonna be so bad though. Okay, wait. I do also still have log stakes with me. I wanted to try if I can maybe place the low stool, the mushroom low stool, on the log stool, because I've had some instances lately that really confused me in terms of what stools can be placed on top of other things, or what can be placed on which stools. I don't think that makes sense, but it didn't. That's the point. It literally didn't. I was like very confused about it. So I guess I just wanted to see. I just wanted to see for myself what was possible. Now I feel like there's something missing behind. Oh my god, that barn glitching in and out is really annoying me a little bit. I hope it's not too bad for y'all, or also I hope that I didn't point it out and then made it worse for y'all. Because I feel like I do have a talent for that, you know? I do have a talent for that. I get comments so often like, I didn't notice until you said it. I'm like, oh great. I am so glad. I am so glad I could point it out to you. Yeah. The thing is, I like the signpost here, but we need something tall back there. I'm not really... I'm going to try not to use like the mushroom lamps or the parasols because I just feel like they're too large, you know? And then obviously, I mean, I'm using a few items here, but like I also don't want to overdo it because the more I use, the laggier the area gets, which is also not necessarily the best. Oh wait, this isn't bad. Maybe. I literally think that we need another lock over here then though. Am I rethinking everything all the time? Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, I removed the lock stakes again because I don't know. I guess because yeah, maybe I'd rather plant like a flower here. I still think we need something tall back here somewhat. Like just kind of around in this area. And then I you know, changed the entire weed field situation around, which I don't know if that was smart or not. I'm not really feeling that either. this basket here, but fill it with mushrooms. Oh, that would be perfect. That would be a beautiful, beautiful item for this. I was trying to think about whether there is any items that can be like repurposed to be something with mushrooms. I don't really see it, you know? I mean, we could put down, I don't know, there's like the shopping basket. We could put down like a paper bag or something. We could probably put all sorts of things down and just kind of get away with it. Most of the time you'd like have to try it out first, and that's the trouble. That's where my brain is like, no, you need to plan it perfectly in your head and then put the things down once and never touch them again. Is anyone else like that when decorating? Sometimes it really feels like the first thing I place down has to be perfect. And then it never is. You know, don't get me wrong. That doesn't mean that it is. It's just that that is what my brain tells me. And that's not so good, because then I get like frustrated sometimes, even though there's no reason for me to get frustrated just yet. Is it actually laggy just because of the storefronts in the back there? Oh wait, I kind of like this. With the brown seat bags? Okay. Grab more stools. I guess we can also have like a pond stone in the forest. Proceeds to put down a mush log. I was gonna say, didn't I just see that in my pockets? That was what sparked the idea. Yeah, maybe. The thing is, listen, the thing is, as soon as I start adding stuff to this, like in stuff means, you know, like flowers and shrubs. So as soon as I start filling this entire part with other things, I feel like it's all going to start making sense. Didn't I have more lock stakes? Oh, I thought I did. I should put some more lock stakes like here, maybe. I'm not even sure I still have any, so I'm just gonna go and check out the recipe. Okay, I would need regular wood if it comes to be lock stakes. So I have, oh, I need to scroll to the very top. There we go. Vine bench. Oh, also an option. Vine bench. And I think lock stakes are somewhere here with like the fencing stuff. So I don't seem to have any, which means I need to go and grab some regular wood. There we go. Yes, okay. Let's craft something. I also thought about not using like the regular dark wood that it comes in, but like actually the red one. But I kind of like the rustic vibes now. And I think also with the other mushroom furniture, I think this is probably the best fitting one, right? Oh my god, yes. Oh, lag. Oh, lag. That's kind of a good idea, though. Oh, wait. Now that I'm walking through this, though, hold on. This is kind of cute. This is kind of cute, isn't it? There's going to be some drop mushrooms here. And just, like, everywhere in between, there's going to be flowers. There needs to be more wheat fields towards this part here. At least 2 more pairs. Okay, I have lock stakes for exactly this part. I think I'm going to twist this way around. Yes. And then mush logs. I haven't used enough of those. I've used 1 so far. That's not enough at all. Okay. Trying to see what it looks like if I just run or like walk through the forest, you know, if I like the position or if it kind of gets drowned or like just disappears or what happens. Okay. In this case, I want to somewhat keep it open so that you can maybe walk here. I'm not even sure we're still gonna do that dirt patch thing because now I feel like it doesn't make any sense. Like maybe it's just better to embrace the forest vibes, you know? Okay, here would kind of be a good wheat field probably. Because I don't see any wheat fields like close to the side, so how about like this? Or I guess the other way around, we put one next to this on a full tile. There we go. And then it kind of goes here. Yeah. All right. Maybe another here and another here. I need to grab more. I'm out. I am officially out of wheat fields. Not in my storage though. I've ordered enough. I hope at least for like this area. I think this here might be a sapling I'll remove. When I upload my DA, I think I'll just remove this and then, I don't know, either put like a weed there or I guess, yeah, like a flower or a shrub could work. I'll actually move this now so I can work with this area a bit more freely. And I'll just plant it here where I just have to like replace a little bit of pathing. What if this is the low stool? Oh yeah, that's kind of good. I think that's kind of cute. Got one more low stool right there. And then I feel like I brought another log stool too, I think. Yeah. And I brought some like firewood as though like, you know, the tree was chopped and stuff. Not as cute as I pictured in my head. I think I'd like there to be one more like log stool. Okay, wait. So you're gonna run up this incline. Here's Rudy's place. Fun, fun, fun. You can kind of look at it, whatever. And then you'll run down through the mushroom forest until you get to the balcony. What do I call this? The balcony platform farm. And then of course it continues on from here. Okay. I haven't used any wheat fields towards the front part here either. Actually might want to use somewhere here, although that does increase the density of items that I have at this very front part. which is already looking quite laggy. I might try and risk it. I did want to grab a whole bunch of wheat fields anyways. Did I say at least 2 on that left part? I'm gonna grab 6 wheat fields. Yeah, because I was thinking... I mean, one could be like here. Oh my god. Did you see that lag when opening up my pockets? But then, I mean, that makes this a little bit awkward, okay? Ooh. And this is stunted right there. I see. I see. Oh wait, that was not supposed to be the wooden box. That was supposed to be a wheat field. This is actually also something I think about quite regularly, is how much the Nintendo Switch struggles with Animal Crossing, and I really hope that that's not going to be an issue with an upcoming one. Oh wait, that's actually kind of cute. We do need to put some stuff here. But yeah, I'll go and grab like shrubs and flowers and stuff in a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. It just suffers so much and struggles so much. I really don't think it should do that. And I really hope that this gets like fixed for the next Animal Crossing, and that the next console that the Animal Crossing probably will come out on, yeah, just be able to withstand a little bit more, and will just be, yeah, for more like high performance stuff, because yeah, it's a lot of items, but I kind of don't think that it should struggle with the game like Animal Crossing this much, you know? And then I don't know if you've played Fae Farm, for example, or if you've seen like a comparison of Fae Farm on, I guess, the Nintendo Switch versus the PC, but I mean, like, there is a big difference, like big difference in quality. And so yeah, sometimes I kind of I'm a little sad about that, not gonna lie. I hope this gets a little bit better in upcoming ones. Okay, we have gone into, oh no, wait, it's still 7. I was gonna say, like, we have gone into 8 a.m. territory because the music sounded a little bit different, but apparently not. Apparently I was just imagining that. Wait, this is exactly the same as that one. That's a no then. Okay, wheat fields. Where is this bug? Okay, that's a few mushroom things. Do we think that this is enough? Enough mushrooms? I feel like this is quite open, but we could just drop a mushroom also and then use the rest to kind of just, yeah, I don't know, plant some flowers, elevate the part a little bit so we get a bit more height towards the front there. Yeah, who knows? Maybe this is it. Now I've used log stakes kind of as my fence because I kind of use country fence for this farm, and then I use like the green simple wooden fence for the tulip farm, and so I feel like, you know, the fencing can get a little bit too, oh, and then here's like the orange simple wooden fencing, and I felt like maybe log stakes work because it feels like the most natural of them all. I hope that that's the case. All right, let's assume, once again, let's just assume that we go with what we have placed down now. So I will go and empty my pockets as much as I can. Like, just get rid of all of these items. And also I will get a trash can because I want to actually just quickly get rid of all the trees. Here's the trash can, and then I have customization kits with me because the next step is going to be customizing everything. So garbage can, customizing and codes, to be fair. Okay, I hope I didn't remove any saplings from where they were supposed to be, you know? Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna take my... I think it's cute though, y'all. When I run across, we started with like a big area of nothing. Okay, we're gonna have to put a leaf pile here. And I feel like, you know, as we're nearing the 8 a.m. lighting, it's definitely getting a little bit too... Yeah, and no clouds. It's getting a little bit too blue in the background. Okay, so I think I want all of the mushrooms to be the brown version. We could go with the white one too, but I'm not the biggest fan of like that wood color in that case. So we're gonna do this, and then I will also already stand here and put down some leaves. So let's use mossy forest floor, and then mushrooms. Perfect. Oh god, so many mushrooms. I think it's cute though. Do I have any round codes? I don't think I do. I have like a crack, but then apart from that, I've got like mud puddles and puddles, but I don't have anything round. But that's probably fine. Okay, we've got something there already. That's okay. Because like this here, you know, this here would probably need something. I mean, what is it? The 18th, right? Yeah, okay, so these are through the tree colors. So I think I'm gonna just do some leaves here. And then that was also not the right customization. I'm going at this a bit randomly. Don't mind me here. Okay, and then we're gonna not take too many things at once because I don't want to lose the place where I put them. Oh yeah, see, but you can also go ahead and do like red mushrooms or yellow mushrooms. Actually, maybe the yellow ones here are not that bad. I'm gonna go with brown just because that was my plan, and I want to see if that turns out the way that I picture it in my head. And because we still can bring in more color with obviously with the flowers, etc. But then if we end up being like, oh, this could use some yellow, then we can still change that. Okay, so here is the mush log. And then we'll always kind of twist it so it somewhat is cutesy. All right, and then this here needs to be some type of code also. How about some stones? And then we'll take this one. This one will make a tremendous difference, I think. Like when I customize this, I think that changes. Like changing that to the brown one is gonna be, yeah. It's gonna change it for sure. Ooh, or the strange mushroom could be nice for this. Storing all of this information for later. Oh, yes. That does change it quite a bit. Also, of course, we need some codes underneath these like wheat fields that are always on the half tile. I'm also going to try to remember to put this down whenever I encounter one. And we'll just make our way through the forest, I guess. Oh my god, yeah. The shiny yellow mushroom is just weird. I don't know. If any of y'all like those, I apologize. I don't want to insult anyone or anyone's island. Um, although I don't know. I guess like it depends on the area that you're creating. If you're doing something magical or it just kind of fits the vibe or you're just fully embracing it, I honestly think it's probably fine. But for me, for some reason, the shiny mushrooms just creep me out a little bit. Probably not, but like, but that's probably the wrong word. They probably don't creep me out. It's just kind of, they're not my favorite. It's probably the way I should say that. Hey, now the music has changed to the 8 a.m. music. So it's a little bit more upbeat now, I think. Okay, and now with pretty much everything, I think customized, um, it probably is time to start spreading around some items. I have switched this mushlow stool. I'm still not sure about it, honestly. Maybe it just has to be pushed there. Oh wait, there's a custom design missing here. All right, so now next up, I mean, there might still be some more farm things I want to do for like down by, oh, actually, can I walk there? I can, okay. But like down here somewhere, But I think for at least for this side, I think this is actually totally totally okay. Quite happy with that. So next up, I'm gonna go and get a pocket full of flowers and all the shrubs I want to use, and then we're gonna start filling the gaps in between. There's also a couple of things I can get rid of, like customization kits and vines. There we go. And then we'll start with the shrubs, I think. I always like to put them at the very bottom of my pocket so that I don't get confused. So we've got hydrangeas, we've got orange tea olives and white azalea. We have plumeria, we've got hibiscus, and then also the yellow tea olives. That's kind of the special thing about this island. I kind of noticed this is a little bit doubly right here maybe. But so you might be able to see that most of the shrubs don't actually bloom, like pretty much all of them, except for the tea olives. And for those, I'm actually using both variations. And then I kind of just like to organize them down here by how dark they are, because I like to alternate them when planting. So we are going to go hibiscus, plumeria. Then I need the hydrangea next, which is probably here, yes. And then it goes orange tea olive, yellow tea olive, and azalea. Okay, perfect. And then I'm gonna put my tulip at the bottom too for now, because we are gonna go and, oh no, wait. I don't want to pick up the trash can, so we're just pushing, all right? We are gonna go and jump to my flower beach, which is right here by the museum, which I basically just started. This is a relatively new area. I just wanted to have a little butterfly research area, and then I kind of saved these few fossils because I thought maybe I can use them, and then we'll kind of see. And then towards the beach, my plan is to have this yeah, cafe moment, but this, yeah, the tables need to be somewhat rearranged. But I can only do that once. I have, yeah, used all the flowers and I don't really need them here anymore. So basically, I just go through and I'll grab one of each. Once again, these are sorted by, actually by type and color. So we'll go and start with the white ones, then yellow, orange, red, and then the dark ones. And last but not least, I got a couple of green mums also. And this way, they're nicely organized in my pockets and I can use them that way. Also, I've got some sugar cane that I might grab in a second. We can also maybe plant some pumpkins. Those are good fillers. And of course, we can't forget the fact that we can go ahead and drop some mushrooms. Those are probably, like, those I should probably also get into my pockets so I actually remember, because I feel like for this area, it just makes a lot of sense, you know? To add a couple of the drop mushrooms as well. Okay. Once again, I don't know which area I'm going to start with. I guess I need to make my way either from left to right or right to left, because those are basically areas that I've already worked on. So I feel like they kind of determine what flowers I can use. And once again, we're going to have to go light on the tulips, at least towards the left-hand side. I think towards the right, it's okay, but towards the left-hand side, we're going to go light on the tulips and probably light on the orange flowers. Although I would like to include a little bit of color, especially since we have decided to go with only the brown mushrooms. Okay, here is the tulip that I still had left over. There we go. And then lily and green mum. And then let me just double check how many tiles I've got, because I definitely wanted, well, there's 2 mushrooms I like. Okay, so 2 mushroom stacks I can grab, and I will also go ahead and grab, yeah, 2 sugarcane. I mean, let's just fill the pockets up, right? Let's maximize the space that we've got, I guess. And then we're gonna hop right back and then work on this area a bit more. We will actually also see, like I said at the start, how far we're going to get. I think so I had breakfast and the recording before that was about 2 hours. Now, I'm okay with like long videos for this, but I also don't want to go super overboard. So Yeah, I'll just kind of keep an eye on the time and then we'll kind of see. Alrighty, I think we're gonna start over here basically next to the mush low stool, which I think honestly could be an orange tea olive. Oh wait, this is 2 tiles of space. Okay, maybe we do like a sugar cane there. And then kind of the tea olive where I'm standing. Behind trees, if it's not... Wait, behind trees? Hold on. Isn't that supposed to be a stunted tree? Why is there no sapling? That's a stunted tree, right? See, and that's how it begins. That is how it begins. I'm gonna just go ahead and grab a pear. This is a new sapling I'm spreading around, but why not, you know? Okay, so just to make sure this doesn't grow, because I feel like third stage is decent for this. Okay, and then, you know what? This could be something like dark or kind of... I almost want to do the orange pansy because this one's quite an exciting color, I guess. And once again, I got a couple of miles for growing a fruit tree, of course. These sometimes get a little bit annoying, especially if you're not really super interested anymore in like growing your Nook Mile collection. Okay, change of plans, y'all. We're gonna switch these over here and make this one the mushroom low stool. Maybe this one might just be a weed, and then we use the sugar cane kind of in front of the low stool. I think this will have to be a little bit of trial and error, if I'm honest. Like this, what coat was that? Oh, the stones. If we plant if we plant something or place something, and I end up like not liking it, which I think is a fair, yeah, that's a real possibility. Then I'm just gonna remove it again, you know? I'm just gonna remove it again. Sometimes it's just kind of, I imagine the height of different items, and then that just kind of changes how I want things to be planted. Or also in this case, I'd like to have like a shrub here, I think. And so I don't want to have one on either side of the tree, you know, it's like symmetrically. So I think that just kind of makes sense. Okay, there is, I was going to go for yellow, but there's like a yellow hyacinth right there. So maybe we go with something that is white, like a white mum here. And then maybe this can be like a yellow. Oh wait, we've got the orange tea olive. Okay, let's just go with like an azalea then. Okay, clump of weed. And then we definitely need to plant something a little bit taller right there. And then this here could be a sugar cane too, I think. Okay, how about something... This could be something orange, maybe. How about an orange? Okay, I've got a lily kind of downstairs. I do have like the tulips in the background. I think that's probably a little bit too obvious. Cosmo is also right there. Hyacinth is right there. So I'm left with the windflower pretty much, right? Pretty much the windflower. Okay. Before I forget, let me grab those mushroom stacks that I wanted. Because, I mean, I have a couple of surfaces that actually needed some mushrooms as well. Yeah, I think I predominantly want to use the round ones and the flat ones because they look the best when dropped. Not ruling out others if the need arises. So we're gonna put round ones. I'm gonna try to always remember to separate them. because then I can obviously maximize my inventory. Okay, mush log. This is another one. No, log. Oh yeah, no, wait. Mush log was right. I get it right once, and then I question it. Like, really? Really? I think we can even drop something on top of these. Kind of feel like I want to do that. Okay, let's grab a round mushroom and drop that here. And then I kind of want to play, because we do have like separate tiles. How about we do mushrooms right here too? Can I use the crack code so the mushrooms are almost growing out of the crack in the floor? We'll use the white ones again. Drop these. Plus, you know, we can also drop them just here on the path, like underneath the trees. Like this here might be a good moment. Oh yeah, that's cute. That's cute. Let's do that maybe right here. Is that too much the same? Shall we use the white ones? I also have a feeling I want to go time travel so the lighting is back to being the right one. Because like that sky color, like this is not a tropical island. Excuse me. I feel like the light is getting a little bit harsh in general. I mean, okay, wait, actually this could be one too. Am I overdoing it now? Okay, we are actually going to do that. I'm just going to go time travel. I basically just want to go like an hour backwards. A little bit more. Oh, no, a little bit more than an hour maybe. We're going to go to... No, we're going to go to 7. Yeah, let's do that. And then the lighting will be back to what we kind of want for this. Okay, that is looking much better. We've got a couple of clouds back again. Welcome to Sycamore, the lag fest. Oh gosh. I always promise myself, you know, that the next island I create will be less laggy. It never works out. It never ever works out. Okay, but see, this is the lighting that I love. This is very cute. Yes. All right, so we will continue planting flowers and such. Now, I've already kind of filled this space up here. I think... I don't know if I'd maybe like a leaf pile somewhere. Would this be a good moment for a leaf pile? As though, you know, this tree was just cut down and then a few leaves are just accumulating. It's a good way to fill 4 tiles, you know, because it's a 1 by 1.5 by 1.5 type of item. And then I did want to have another one here, which I think should be a green one. I think I'm going to go get a brown one and a green one. Oh, my last ones. Okay. Ooh, I might have to order new ones here. Can this be pushed further back? Not really. Can I move my workbench? Because I don't need it that much. Oh my god. I mean, let's put it there for now. Let's put it there for now. And then this was gonna be the green one. Yeah. Yes, 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 yes. And this was gonna be the brown one. Yeah. That's good. That's very, very good, I believe. Okay, let me try and figure out what tile that bottom Shrub is on. Okay, kind of this one in the front. I feel like from looking at it though, it almost looks like it's on the back one. A lot of shrubs down there. Okay, let's do a shrub here. Maybe like the orange tea olive. Then we can do something dark. Like the lily. And then I think I kind of want to have a shrub here. Like a hydrangea. With a flower there in yellow. Got a mum, a hyacinth, and a lily. I guess like a Cosmo is kind of still left. Is that weird because there's the yellow tea olive? I mean, it's probably fine. And then we can just drop like maybe another mushroom right here on another crack. Okay, I was gonna do the green mum. The green mum is like right there at the bottom, which is probably fine though, right? Are you gonna go and walk to this front part? Or we could go with something orange. But I think we've used everything like tulip, Cosmo, lily, and hyacinth. Maybe this is okay. Yeah, maybe this is fine. Okay, let's figure out this part here. I am gonna go and put an azalea right there. Or wait, I'm gonna put the azalea where I'm standing, I think. And then maybe we'll just make this one here a clump of weed. Yeah, and then maybe this is the mum. And then a hibiscus next to that one. Okay, so this is basically all these tiles filled. Very good. Very, very good. This one right here, we're just going to turn into a weed. I don't really think you see that too much, but just so, again, just so it's covered, you know, the usual. And then we're going to make this one a shrub as well, like a hydrangea, if it doesn't repeat too much with any of the surroundings. Yes. Okay. And then this here definitely should be a flower because I still want to be able to get through. And I think it could be something yellow maybe. Like a yellow mum. Yes. Oh, I guess that could also be a code. All right. And then you here should also be a shrub. What do we have? We have a hibiscus over there and then some tea olives, but maybe like an orange tea olive actually. Maybe something red towards the front here. Maybe something red towards the front here. I'm kind of trying to imagine the fully grown like shrub around this area because it seems almost like a tiny bit awkward because of the all of the like the stump, the log, the low stool, like all of those have almost very similar shapes, you know? So I'm trying to imagine which way around makes the most sense. Like, do I put the flower here and the shrub here? Hold on. Gotta look at that again. Oh, this could also be something. And this could also be something. Clump of weed. Oh, maybe this is the red one. Oh, maybe this is the red one. It's something like the Cosmo, like really red. Do we like that or do we hate that? Okay. Got a Cosmo right there, but that's okay, right? Not sure you can see them in the same frame. Oh, and I just wanted to turn that into a dark lily. Which I don't have with me anymore. Okay, I think dark lily. This might be a sugarcane, or definitely like a sugarcane in that area. Oh my god, or what about these two? Like this here and this as a shrub? Or this and this? Maybe this and this. You know what I mean? Do you understand? Okay, we've got one on the left side of the tree also, but you know, maybe this isn't a visible enough area for that to really matter. Okay. Oh, maybe this will be maybe this will be the dark lily. Yeah, that might be nice. And then something here, like I haven't used a yellow tea olive, but then I need to be careful with the tea olives. I think they can't be too repetitive because they're, you know, obviously the blooming ones. So I don't want them to be too much. I feel like I'd usually go for a fence on that cliff part, but since I have the log stakes here and here, I feel like a fence is weird. And I also feel like log stakes would be weird because they're out, like I've used them on the sides of the pathing. So it's kind of like, oh yeah, you know, they make sense for that. But I don't know how much the sense they would make just randomly. Okay, I need to go grab a dark lily and an orange hyacinth and maybe also some more sugarcane. I was gonna say if my pockets allowed, but they definitely do because obviously I've gotten rid of a couple of the flowers. Okay, so dark lily. Or to be fair, we could also just do a general restock, but then I wouldn't have room for the sugarcane. Let's do that in a second, okay? I will also go grab another green mum with me because I'm pretty sure I used that one, right? Yeah, and I think that one can be used quite often too. Okay, and then here is the hyacinth, and my sugarcane is over to the left here. I've had this platform farm empty for the longest time. So like I basically just had these blobs of dirt with the sugarcane planted and then this like water thing. And I kid you not, it looked so awkward. I think you can see it in my island update that I uploaded a while ago around this island. And it was like, it literally looked so weird. But now that the surrounding parts are starting to be filled and like, you know, there's just like, there's trees, there's a couple of more decorations that kind of bring the farmy bit, like drive the farm bit home. And there's just, I don't know, there's wheat fields and stuff. It immediately starts looking great. That's what I love so much about fillers. That's why I think they're so important. Or I guess, you know, whatever you want to call them. You don't have to call them fillers. Okay, well, this was supposed to be a dark flower. So let's make it that. A dark lily, there we go. I feel like I can't even use that many white flowers because the mushrooms are kind of already that white, like taken care of in a way. Okay, do we dare to have a tulip here? And then maybe a sugarcane. It's quite full, but again, I've said this before, it's quite full, but I think I like it. I think I like it. All right, we've got a shrub here to the left and then in front of the tree. So I'm going to make this one a shrub as well. And then maybe this one too. Towards the back here, you know, I do want it to be quite like thick. Quite a thick forest in a way. And then it feels as though we need something either like dark or yellow. You can also maybe bring yellow here with man, do I dare to use a tulip? I think maybe I'm far enough away now that it's okay. Yes. Okay, and then you back here. How about this is a Cosmo? And then this here is gonna be another shrub. And this time, oh my god, what do I have around it? Hydrangea, azalea, plumeria. Let's do hibiscus to change it up. And then I need to go to the front again. I need to judge these locations of everything from the front, basically. Okay, in front of the tree, then we're gonna use a sugar cane. And then where was, okay, here's a mum. And where was the green mum? Oh, there. Oh, wait. Ooh, wait, this is not great. That's not great. Hold on, hold on. Flowers can be somewhat problematic. Okay, how about we make this a lily instead? What would that look like? Because we have the red one there, but I feel like it's less obvious than, you know. And then obviously, I mean, this is a lily too, but that's okay for me. Okay, we still got some tiles here. It's kind of tough. Wait, what if I place that mush low stool? How many times have I repositioned that? What if I place that here and this is just gonna be a shrub? I have a tea olive, hibiscus, azalea, hydrangea. Yeah, and then this is the mushroom. Not sure about this white one there. I'm gonna need to see this once everything's grown. And then I think the rest here can just be like some clumps of weed. And there we go. And we're also probably starting to get to the point where it might make sense at some point to time travel and check out how it's looking so far. almost feel like this is a little wasted towards the front here. There's quite a few red flowers. Got some orange, we've got some yellow there, maybe something white. This, oh, we've got the hyacinth right there too. Oh, and we have white over there. Okay, never mind. I mean, that's far enough away. Okay, and then I think this here needs to be the green mum. And this needs to be something dark again. Like the... Oh, Cosmo, but the Cosmo's back there. Or the Pansy. The Pansy we've used over all the way over here to the left, right? Yep. Okay. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, now this part here is actually kind of interesting because I don't really think you see any of this, right? From the front. I mean, we can maybe plant something either behind this or next to this tree. Thinking something red could be kind of nice there. Or like red or maybe like vibrant orange, but I think red is good. Maybe that could be the windflower. Let's see if that works. Oops, windflower. Okay, doesn't quite show up the way I want it, so maybe let's try it in the other tile. Yeah, maybe. Right, see, and then this here honestly can also just, these can all just be shrubs. This here and this here maybe can be something yellow. Wait, what? Oh, because, oh, I guess because there's like a tile, like a code. Maybe we'll remove this though. Oh wait, there's a tea olive. Okay, I'm still gonna attempt to do one here though, and then we'll just end this path a tiny bit earlier. We can have another bit of foliage going on there. And of course we have to place our pirate barrel back down. Okay, and then how many tiles do we have over here? We have something behind the tree. And then just like 1, 2, 3, probably like 4 or 5 tiles. It's not more than that. Okay, and we kind of see maybe the area behind the mush partition. I might do something that I don't often do, and I might double shrub this. That sounds interesting, but it basically just means putting 2 shrubs next to each other, and so that way, you know, hopefully it'll look like full enough. Okay, and then I think we need something next to the tree. What have I used on the other side? of plumeria, right? So we'll do hibiscus. And then maybe this can be something orange, like I don't really have anything good, but maybe a stray tulip. And is that all the tiles to the back here? I think so. Okay, that's all the tiles to the back, and then we need to kind of continue to the front here. But so why don't we go ahead and we time travel 2 days, I think it is. So we'll go to the 20th. And I feel like that should show us this entire section to the left-hand side. And we can also, of course, go ahead and refill my flower pocket because I'm definitely running low. And I have a feeling that exactly the ones I've used I now need. So let's go ahead and get these shrubs. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Get these shrubs to be grown. Okay. Trees, you know, are starting to probably get a little bit, yeah, a little bit yellow again, but as you can see, there's still, on the 20th, there's still enough very green trees around, I think, to get the general idea of the area correctly. I'm correct, I'm not quite sure. So I think we'll still be able to tell what to put where, like what flower colors. All right, here we are. Yeah, if we've placed, the placed and planted in my head, like mushing together as planted is interesting. Yeah, whenever we've planted the tea olive, they will not be like fully blooming just yet, but they will have these little berry type thingies on them. Okay, well, I think you know what, that one behind the barrel, I'm glad that we put it there. But I don't think it like doubles with this one in front. So that's good. Might slightly move this one just because it's the same line as that. And then we do have 2 tea olives here, but a lot of like dark shrubs over to the side. Like I think I might actually just take this one here and replace one to the front here. Like that is azalea, I think it is. Yeah. We've got the yellow flower and the yellow shrub, but I think it's okay. You know, and then this is just fillers. It's supposed to just be like a foresty mushroom area. I still kind of think that that's okay. Maybe we'll remove this and we'll just put a little weed here. Maybe that was a bit too much foliage. Yeah, and then the azalea, oop, we'll go here. I feel like that's enough, right? Yes. Yes. All right. How about this one here? I mean, it might just move in front of the tree here. That could actually be cute already. Or it might also move. I almost want to put a shrub behind this, and then we'll move the tea olive somewhere else. Oh yeah, I think I like that. Okay, tea olive. What about here? A bit more front and center. You know, and then this here can be like a dark flower instead. I only have the tulip left. I think it's about time that we go and fill up our supply over by the beach. Oh, did I jump? Oh no, I did jump some time back, but yeah, 20th, remember? No clouds. We did talk about that just earlier. Oh wait, I didn't check if I still had this. Of course. One of the only white ones I have left, but of course it's the mum. Of course it is the one flower that I have actually gotten. Okay, I do have a hyacinth still. Here's the Cosmo and here's the lily. Perfect. And I still have a hyacinth and lily when it comes to the yellow ones. Oh my god, I'm running low on a few of these. I might actually have to go and go to like a treasure island for a couple more flowers. I didn't know that that was going to be a thing. I thought I was like safe when it comes to them because I got so many and it feels like there's really not that much on this island left. But every time I decorate, I'm like, oh, actually, here we are. Oh my god, look whose head is smushed up all against the pier. I don't think that is comfortable, is it? I really, really doubt it. Okay, red, Cosmo, Tulip, Mum, and Lily. So we need the Hyacinth and we need the Windflower. My plan is also to flatten this island once I've completed it. So when I complete it, I will upload a DA and, you know, do like an official release and tour and everything. And then I actually want to go ahead and flatten it. Not because I want to rebuild it, but just because I want to have the flattening video on my second channel. So Sparks Be Unwind, which you might know, that's basically where I upload a bunch of long plays, but without commentary. So all the talking I've been doing today, that is not happening on that channel. So if you'd rather watch videos without my voice, which is totally fair, then that might be the channel for you. Anyways, long story short, I basically just want to record a video of it. And flattening can truthfully be a little bit exhausting and upsetting and annoying. So I don't know if I'm looking forward to that. And also I think just generally the flowers, like the amount of flowers I've used on this island, they're kind of getting a little bit out of hand. Okay, I'd like something kind of yellow here, I think. Yellow or red. Actually, maybe I'm leaning towards red. I almost want to do a tulip, but I do have a oh my god, it's so vibrant. I do have a tulip right there. That's okay, maybe. Okay. Lily. And then maybe this is a sugarcane, which I'm already out of again because I could only grab one. I still have the pears and the mushrooms with me, to be fair. Do I want to drop any more mushrooms anywhere? Maybe here. Randomly. I don't think you're gonna see this tree. But why not? There might be some stones. And then we're gonna go and get this one here, the flat one. Yes. And then maybe a plumeria. And something yellow. Oh wait, I've got literally the hyacinth right there. Okay, maybe something white then. Lily, Mum. Oh, I've gotten tulips. I've got too many tulips. Cosmo. This will just be the weed. And then I think this here will be another shrub. Can I maybe use something like the orange? Yeah, let's do orange tea olive. Orange, please. And then this here will be... Oh, or should that be the shrub? I feel like that one should be darker, though. Yeah, let's make this a hibiscus. And then this will be the flower. And I feel like it should be something orange or red. Maybe orange. Let's see. There's a lily. Hyacinth. Oh, maybe the windflower? Wait, what do I have downstairs? Was that a windflower or no, that's a pansy. Okay, that works then. Well, this definitely needs to be something. I want to go with plumeria and then definitely some type of flower. Oh, see, this could be like a black tulip, but then this can't be a tulip. A tulip. Oh, is the pansy? Oh, is the orange pansy too much? Kind of want to try the orange pansy. You know, and then this here could be the dark tulip. Yes. And then let's use a hyacinth, like the yellow one here. And I still have an orange tea olive shrub now, which I've got one over there. So maybe, oh wait, there's one here too. Dang it. Maybe I can use it in between here somewhere. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it'll just be like here. Is that a nursery? That's a nursery. Okay, let's hope that it can grow here. I think it can. I think it can. Oh, oh, wait, that's why I had the fence there. Okay, wait, I might actually transfer the fence here too, because I can only put a code in front of it. And so this would be awkwardly empty then. What do I have on the other side? I think the mossy parts. Well, let's make this leaves. Yep. Okay, I've got all these here filled. There's something behind this tree, but that's gonna be a weed. So we can still walk there. Right. Right, okay. Oh, wait, sugarcane is filler. Is that also weird over here because of like the sugar? Ah, it's fine. Okay, I remember I have a pumpkin by the museum, so I might use this for the pumpkin filler and then use this as another flower, like something orange, I think. Okay, we got Lily. Where's the next Cosmo? Next Cosmo, I think, is far away, so maybe this. Don't know if that's, again, don't know if that's weird. Oh, wait, then we shouldn't use... Then we shouldn't use the orange pumpkin. Okay, no, if we use an orange pumpkin, this needs to be something else. Would this be the white one? I've literally got the white one planted here. Could be something else too, right? I'm sure we can find something else to put here. Okay, pansy. It could be the dark one, but I'm not feeling that 100%. Hyacinth? Not my favorite, but let's do that. And then this here is the white Cosmo with a weed right there. Actually, wait, a clumpy one. Clumpy one, please. Okay, kind of like that, yes. Maybe this can also be a shrub. Okay, we got a plumeria, hibiscus, maybe a hydrangea. And then once again, this is like, oh god, maybe just another azalea right there. Maybe this here can be another sugar cane. Right? And then a lot of this, once again, I think because you can't see it, we're gonna turn this into weeds. Not the double clump now, please. Oh, and this can be maybe a drop mushroom. Okay, pumpkin here. This is, oh yeah, wait, sugarcane here. Oh, we've got a couple of tiles to the front there. Maybe also sugarcane in front of this, and then this here will just be a weed. Okay, so 2 sugarcane, 1 pumpkin. This is where we've got a whole bunch of mushroom stuff. And then, I mean, all of this is basically filled. Okay. And then we just have these few tiles. Right. We'll do this as a shrub and this as a shrub. And maybe this one. That's a lot. That's a lot, but maybe worth it. Okay. We're gonna start with the plumeria here and azalea there. And then hydrangea. And then this here will be something maybe red. Like the Cosmo. God, it's so laggy. And then I kind of want this to be a sugar cane, but is that weird because of the ones in the back, or are you just gonna see the tops and it's fine because it's a filler? I don't have that many. I think I counted 3 sugar cane. I'm pretty sure I've gotten not that many. So I need to plant them and water them and everything. Ooh. I was not ready for that today. Okay, let's do that on the beach though. Or not on the beach. They don't grow on the beach, unfortunately. But let's do it by the museum, because I've got a couple of tiles here at least, and that way I can easily water them, you know? Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 6. Yeah, let's do 6. Okay, this was supposed to be the pumpkin, and then the others we still, yeah, we just have to wait for those. Okay. Y'all, that is all the tiles filled except for the sugarcane. I think, right? Alrighty, we are probably, I mean, I'm like at 4 hours recording, minus the time traveling, minus like maybe too long of standing around, so it's awkward that I edited out. That probably means we're at like over 3.5 hours at this point, which I think is quite a decent length. So I might just get the sugarcane sorted and then obviously show you that again. But kind of do some more of these things here and downstairs there. That might be something I just do off video, and then make sure this island is completely filled and then show you, yeah, show you the dream address very soon. Does that sound like a plan? I hope you're saying yes, because if not, you might be about to be disappointed. Okay, so in order to get the sugarcane to be grown with 3 separate thingies on there, I think we can jump forward 2 days and then water it that time. And then if we jump 1 more day, I think that should be it. Let's hope. And we're back with that weird lighting. Oh, and I've got mail. I didn't order anything. Happy Home Academy. Yeah. My house is done though. Actually, my house is completely decorated. Well, you know, if you don't consider the fact that I've blocked a couple of rooms off. So I'm not going to listen to them. Oh wait, I need to water. I was like on autopilot running to our area. I need to water the crops. That's what I need to do. Yeah, so they're not grown just yet. So I think I did it correctly because you need to water them twice in order to have them grow completely. Okay, and then do I still have the storage shed and stuff up? Yeah, okay, good. I was worried for a second. Now all the shrubs have grown in. Okay, double plumeria there. Mm-hmm. Okay, we're gonna exchange maybe this one here. No, maybe that one to the side. With a hibiscus, I think. Oh, and because I don't think we're going to jump that far forward, I'm also going to go steel again. I basically just need to have a hibiscus shrub, though. That's all I'm asking for. Oh no, this is going to be harder than I thought. Just a hibiscus. Please. It's all I want. They're all like so hard to get to. Oh, is this one? This is one. Okay. We'll grab this one. We just need to replant it and then it'll fully grow. No problem. But this way I can use the fully grown one in our area. And yeah, because I think I'm only going to jump one more day to the future to get the sugarcane gone. No, not gone. Going. And then we're going to jump backwards. And so that wouldn't be enough time. Okay. Here we go with the hibiscus. And then time for one more day, right? I think so. And then afterwards, I'm gonna rest my voice a little bit. And I desperately need to clean my desk. And desperately? No, that doesn't work. Anyways. And do some cable management, but I really am not looking forward to that. Oh well. And with that, our sugarcane should be grown now. Let's check. Let's see if that's the truth. Yeah, okay, perfect. And if I remember correctly, I think that was 3 sugarcane that I need to incorporate in this specific area. I'm gonna grab those. And then we hop and we plant and we time travel. Just a few hours ago, this area was nothing. And then it was nothing but, you know, saplings and numbers. And now look at it. It has prospered and grown. I'm so proud. I'm so proud. Okay, there, and last but not least, right here. Okay, and that means, oh my god, can I find my way out? Yes. And that means this area is full. Let's go to the day that we actually love and want and plan for the day, which I think is the 18th. I think it's the 18th. I might have to check. Maybe the 19th is nicer when it comes to, like, I was gonna say flowers. No, to clouds. Actually, let's go to the 19th. Yeah, let's go to the 19th around 7 a.m. And let's check out what this area looks like. And here we are. Okay, cloud check. Okay, there's some clouds. There are some clouds on the 19th. I think I took all the pictures for the website on the 19th. So maybe this is the day that we want. Oh, that's quite nice. That is quite nice. I can't believe the rocks found their way and made their way into all these little nooks and crevices. Does it, wait, crevices, is that correct? Okay, we'll also take this stuff with me because this is supposed to just be tool and setup things. Okay. It's quite full, but I think it's cute. Or does this lightning look a tiny bit threatening maybe? All right, so, final walkthrough of the area. You're basically, I'm not sure which area or like what direction you're going to come from in the DA, but, or like in the tour, not the DA, in the tour, because it might actually be the right hand side, but regardless, you are leaving the tulip farm, or you're kind of going up this incline to check out Rudy's place with the tulip farm, which I'm quite happy to say, like, none of these views is impacted, which is quite nice. Like, even here, the bunny and stuff, I mean, if you tilt it like this, it kind of is hidden, but it's kind of still a cute view. And then you can kind of head into the forest. You can also go venture over to the left if you want to, but it's mostly just, I mean, it'll be kind of like a picture spot if you want to, because you can kind of get a nice decent view of the picnic and somewhat nooks cranny, although I guess like the tree is in the way a little bit, but you can venture off to the left. And then, of course, you can just kind of walk through the mushroom forest. It's still quite colorful because I'm using so many different like shades for the like beginning to fall, or like, no, transition to fall, that's what I call it. But yeah. And you know what? This was also very many filler things. So in case you like to yeah, watch those filler videos, and this was probably a good one. I don't know how to take a picture of this. And if you make like a mushroom forest, but you kind of go for a bit more of a uniform color scheme, so nothing too colorful, kind of like this, I feel like that would also be really, really cute. Oh wait, this is cute. Oh, I like this. Yes. And then we're gonna take a stroll here. Look at that strut. All right. And that's gonna be it for today, I think. I hope that this was either, yeah, relaxing, or you were able to be productive. Again, I'd love to know what you did as you were watching this video. Make sure that you give it a thumbs up. That helps a ton with the algorithm. And also leaving comments, of course, does that too. And also make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss the final DA release of this island, and of course, any other projects. And then I hope that you have a fantastic time until I see you in my next video. Bye, everyone.